and do that, you guys can go ahead and like the live stream or whatever. We are going live now, and we're gonna go ahead and start it up. What I want from you guys is, if you are on Twitch, this is a brand new guess. This is a brand new thing we're doing. You can exclamation point guess, and then put a space, and then guess the number of encounters you think I'm gonna get shiny Arceus on. Right now we're at 2,321. So anything over that, exclamation point guess, space, and then what encounter you think we're gonna get the shiny Arceus on. Everybody gets one guess. It's free. Just do it, and we'll have a whole collection of guesses. Perfect. Crispy's the first one to get their guess in. Thank you for the shiny luck. Calvin being nice to YouTube. What is going on, YouTube? Welcome to the stream. I hope you are having a wonderful day. Today we are working on Arceus resets. Currently we're at 2,321 Arceus resets. We're a little over halfway to odds, which is the 4,096. And if we're lucky, we'll get it. This is my first ever reset hunt, and it's kind of cruddy, but it's fine. It's all we do it for the god of Pokemon. All right, we've got a lot of yous getting your guesses in on Twitch. I love to see it. I love to see it. Right now, our guesses are Aquadust at 2,369. We have Crispy at 2,473. Toxtricity at 2,666. Calvin at 4,200. And Big Bear at 106,342. And I think we just got Wolfie's in there. Nice, Wolfie's in there at 2,974. You want to change your guess? All right, re-guess, Crispy. Actually, do the exclamation point guess. Hey, what's going on? Darkness Daylight, welcome on in. Thank you so much for stopping by on the YouTube stream. All right, because I did remove your guess, Crispy, so let me know if it lets you redo it. Because this is a brand new system. It helps because I'm learning. Thank you for liking the YouTube stream. I appreciate whoever's smashing that heart button. You are just so freaking kind. Ooh, you know, I think Darkrai, you should keep it at darkness. I really, you want to update yours? That's fine. All right. Try again, Big Bear. Try again. And then Moose, try it without Big Bear. Try it without maybe the comma. I think you should stick to this name, Darkness. I think it really works. Hey, Casey. Thank you for being the button masher. Thank yous. All right. Crispy, go ahead and redo your vote, or redo your guess. If you want to delete yours and redo it, just tell me. I will do it. It's fine. But right now, the guesses I have in are Aquadust, Toxtricity, Wolfie, Figment, Kelvin, and Big Bear. If you tried to guess and it's not there, it was either a cooldown or the comma. Alrighty, that's what you're thinking. I think this is your name. I think you need to stick to that name. And we're gonna go ahead and start with a prediction if you are on YouTube. I'm sorry, if you are on Twitch. Alrighty, my Twitcheroony Doonies, you now have a prediction. So go ahead and get your channel points in. And if you guys need me to reset the drop at any point, just let me know. I don't mind. I do not mind resetting the drop. That's fine with me. It's Retsum, so I didn't do the best job because I was paying attention. Like, I still have a little bit of junk left, but it's looking way better. Because I was talking to my dad, so I was a little distracted, but I've missed some spots. But it is looking a lot better. The whole thing was covered in just like dead skin and sweat before. But it's looking better. I need to go back and fix it a little bit. What are we guessing? They're guessing when I'm going to find my shiny Arceus. At what encounter am I going to find my shiny Arceus? You've got some beef with McDonald's? Who doesn't have beef with McDonald's? Oh, I thought you loved Paddington. What's wrong with that? I thought you loved Paddington. But yeah, Retsum, I cleaned it and I was like, for Retsum! I know, I'm sure you go into it wanting Minecraft and you don't get the Minecraft. It's quite rude. I know Minecraft is better. I don't really like Paddington that much. Call me crazy, but I don't. So, I wanted to get y'all's opinion. I have to make a brand new sub badge. Ooh, new sub badge. And you guys see how I have like that two-toned blue one? What color should I make the next one? I was thinking like a green and something. A burrito, that's a choice, Calvin. That is definitely a choice. I respect it. I respect it. All right, and the first one of the day is not the shiny. So sad. So sad. What are we talking about? I need to pick 2 colors to make my new sub badge. So you see how I have like the two-toned blue JR badge? Well, it's about to be that time where I need to make another one. Scarlet and violet. Oh, that could be really pretty. What should be on the inside and what should be on the outside? Yeah, well, yeah, Retsub, if I wasn't distracted and if I turned on the light, I probably would have gotten it 100% done. Red and black. Ooh. Light brown or dark brown like my hair. Ah. Nice little two-toned there. Well, Big Bear, that tells me they ran out of Minecraft toys. But it's false advertisement. You bought it expecting to get a Minecraft toy. So sad. So sad. Red and black, though. It's not a bad idea. I was also thinking like an emerald and a gold. All pretty stuff. All pretty stuff you guys got there. All right, so the first guess coming up is Aquadust at 2,369. So we still have about a little over 40 resets until we get to that number. If any of you want to guess on Twitch, it's super easy. You just have to do ! guess and insert your number. Red on the inside, black on the outside. Wait, red on the... Okay, I was like, I don't think they'll see it if that's the case, but if it's... Maybe crispy, maybe. I like that idea too. I was also thinking of maybe making it my wedding colors, like an emerald and gold. That could be fun. Shelly, that's not a good guess. That's not a good guess, Shelly. That's not a real guess. You guys are supposed to do real guesses, not these jokey guesses. Do they really, Kelvin? That's actually super funny that it says it's till April 4th. How many months do I have to sub to get that badge? The one that I have or the new one? Well, I don't even have that badge yet. I think it'd be like 6 years, Crispy. That's not a real guess. No, it's not. Shelly, you and I both know that ain't a real guess. Oh my gosh, you finished the Fortnite Pass. Nice. Ritson finished the Fortnite Battle Pass. Me neither. Well, Crispy, I still got a couple. I think I got like 2 more months. I don't know. Maybe it might be 5.5 years. So I think it's 5.5 years because then I would have like 3 more months to make it. I haven't even gotten I hit 101 Crispy and I haven't done it. Oh my God, Kelvin broke the guessing machine. Kelvin broke the guessing machine. No way. Well, Crispy, you know, the time is going to fly by. Let me tell you. It will fly by. And let me tell you, I think the one at 1 year, it's a rainbow. It's really pretty. There's a lot of cool sub options you'll get. It's going to be awesome. Really, Calvin? I don't even know how to say that number. Did you just put in random numbers? Because I can't imagine that number means anything to you. All right, guys, if you haven't done so, make sure you're getting your channel points in the prediction if you're on Twitch. Do you think we're going to get a shiny Arceus by the end of the stream? Shelly, I don't even want to know what that means. 10K on no? Oh, who's bold? Who's bold? Who don't believe in me? Aquadust. Interesting. Yeah, you can get Lego for easy XP in Fortnite. Hey, Galaxy, welcome on in. Good guess. See, that's a good guess. That's a realistic guess. Unlike Shelly's and Kelvin's, which are like crazies. Yeah, even though your guess is 2369, it's okay. You did win a lot of channel points. What, yesterday or something? It was kind of crazy. What is such a specific number? I literally want to ask Ben why we can't guess more than 2,147,843,647. Like, what does that number mean? You put all 706 points on yes. Well, Calvin, you had more, and then you redeemed. How bizarre. You redeemed the Bulbasaur sound alert. With coding, he just put in a random number probably, huh? He should have done a funny and did like 69, 69, 69, 69, 69. What's your guess, Darkness? What is your guess? Soon we'll be able to have that on YouTube as well, so that'll be super exciting. It's just Ben, who runs Shiny Dex, has to do a few things on his back end so we can do it. All right, Darkness says their guess is 3287. I like that one. I'll take that one. That's okay. Yeah, Retsum, you're a little bit channel point poor. You're a little bit. You lost almost 100,000 channel points. And what, Kelvin? Well, Shelly, I don't think that's any employee's fault. It's still terrible, but I don't think that's any employee's fault. Probably not going to get there because there's 6 days left in the season. I ain't nowhere near. I wanted the greens. There's like page, I think 4 or 5 is like all the green styles. I wanted that, Crispy, but I'm not going to. There's no way. We'll level 101. Nothing's wrong with you redeeming it, Kelvin, but you don't have channel points because you either spend it all on predictions or the little that you have, you're spending on heckin' this. You're crazy, Calvin. But the pothole probably is their fault when I think about it, Shelly. How are you feeling? Is your knee looking okay? They probably should really be filling in their potholes. You redeemed it once? Well, you could have had 2,000. It's the highest number possible with 32 bits. What does that even mean? Is that a coding term? Oh my gosh, Aquadust, how are you feeling about that? That's crazy. Because I'm like, I know Twitch bits. I don't know any other thing. Both knees? You just said your knee. It's both of your knees? I saw knee as in singular, but I guess it's plural. Holy moly. Shelly, I think you're a crazy magnet. Like, I've never heard crazier things happen to anybody else. It's just like things are just non-stop for you. So Aquadust, do you think you're going to ever visit him in the UK? That's kind of scary, though. Like, having him so far away from you? Oh my gosh. And in 3 years, hopefully he comes back and then you'll all be together again. Okay, December for 2 weeks. Oh, okay, good. At least I'm glad you already have plans to visit him because, I mean, I'm sure he'll get a little homesick. I mean, I know he's been living in Florida the last couple of years, but living in a different country, it's just a whole nother ballgame. Hey, Jax, how are you? Welcome in. We are rocking it out. We are doing absolutely amazing. How about you, friend? Yes, we are trying to get a shiny Arceus. Welcome on in, Delta. And if you guys are on Twitch, you can go ahead and exclamation point guess and guess how many encounters you think we're going to get Arceus at. Currently, the count is at 2,330, so make sure your guess is more than that. Just to see where we're at. And I've been helping him find flats. He's moving there in 1 week, and he hasn't. That's crazy. Okay, the stress is real, Aquadust. That needs to be the only thing he focuses on right now. That is insanity. Absolutely insane. I'm moving, but I don't know where. Wow, how scary. Okay, good. So he technically has 2 weeks, but still, he's got to find something before he leaves. You know, Retsum, that's something that you could redeem if you had the channel points. Had you had the channel points, you would have been able to redeem that. Ooh, good luck, Jax. I like that hunt. That sounds fun and difficult. La 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 lava, chicken. Steve's lava chicken, yeah, it's tasty as hell. Ooh, mamacita, now you're ringing the bell. Crispy and juicy, now you're having a snack. Lava attack. I have not listened to the extended version. How good is it? Be honest. Wait, Aquadus, that's a literal requirement? That is crazy. Jesse and I would have been screwed to buying this house. We bought this house and we hadn't visited it. Oh, Big Bear, you gotta send it to me so I remember to listen to it. Seriously, Jax, I hope you get that tiny, shiny fletchling really soon. That's a fun hunt. It's kind of spicy because fletchling's already tiny, so a tiny, tiny Pokemon. Shelly, you're evil. Just know that. You're evil. Evil. Calvin really out here guessing 4 when we were past 4 a long, long time ago. We're at 2,332, sadly. We're in here for the long haul, folks. Oh, to combat. Well, I mean, he's in the military. Like, I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I feel like there should be, like, I don't know. They should understand that there's some people in the military. I don't know. I'm not saying there should be different rules, but there should be a little bit, you know, there should be maybe clauses to help them find places to live. Calvin's guess is evil. Your guess is still... No. Well, Calvin's real guess is 4,200. That was Calvin's first... that was Calvin's real guess. Was 4,200. Shelly and Big Bear have ridiculous... You and Big Bear have ridiculous ones at 69,420 and 206,342. Yep. But that makes sense what you're saying, but it's like, dang, the military people are SOL. No! Watch, I'm going to get it right now, and you're going to be like, how? And guys, if you haven't done so, the prediction is about halfway through. Get your channel points in. Will we get a shiny Arceus by the end of the stream? There is only one right answer. And that is yes. Because you darn know, you're darn tootin' I'm gonna get a shine. Calvin, no, I can't get it at 25. I passed 25 a long time ago. Hey, have a good one, Darkness. Take care. Thank you for being here. Yeah, Kelvin, I don't know if you know, but I passed 25 a long time ago. A long, long time ago. Retsum, that's a terrible idea. I am pampered. I need a whole dang house. Nope, could not live in a van, could not live in a car, could not do it. I require more than that. Way more than that. Way more. Wow. You know, it'd be great if this thing were like, you know, I don't know, yellow. Crazy concept, right? Calvin, where did you get that information? Calvin, I want to know what kind of school you went to think that. Yeah, that's true, right? Like, if you guys go visit, you might want something a little bit bigger. I don't think a townhome's a bad idea either. That's really not a bad idea. That would be really cute to visit as well. And, you know, if he I'm sure he'll meet people, you know, and have them over. So I think a townhouse would be great regardless. You know, I'm sure seeing a lot of the country, like, that's great, but I don't know. I don't know. It would not work out for me. I'm just way too pampered. Like, I'm spoiled. Like, for me, like, camping, like, I need to be glamping. Like, I can't do that. Like, I need, like, real good toilet paper. I need the best hot showers with unlimited hot water. Like, I'm pampered. I like to live like a queen. I'm gonna be honest. I sent it to you. You need to know that it isn't just some 15-year-old who mixed it all together. It's the official extended version of Steve's Lava Chicken. Well, you know, I didn't think it was gonna be some 15-year-old who mixed it all together until you said that. until you said that. And now that's the first thing I'm thinking, Big Bear. You put it into my head. I hope you know that. You put it into my head. That was you, friend. But no, I think it is. It's something tells me it's not official. I don't know, I've gone camping and stuff before, but why go camping when I can just get a hotel with like a nice bed? Wait, where are you want to see the you mean the lava chicken thing? You want to see the full thing? Happy Saturday, Mencino. Welcome on in. I hope you're doing amazing, friend. Big Bear sent it to me. I don't trust it, but Big Bear sent it to me. Rachel played on stream. You know how many of my stuff have gotten muted lately? Do you know how much of my stuff has gotten muted lately? A lot. A lot. I'm sure if you look up Lava Chicken extended version, I'm sure it'll be one of the first things to pop up. And y'all can enjoy it at your leisure. At your leisure. I hope so, Mencino, because, like, I don't know, right? Like, I'm used to playing heckin' Scarlet and Violet where, like, I sneeze and a shiny shows up, right? Like, I breathe and a shiny shows up. So doing this whole full odds thing with a game that takes a million years to load, I'm dying out here. I'm super spoiled with shinies, and so this is something. It takes like a minute per reset, so 2,338 minutes. That's a long time that I've been doing this. I sure hope Arceus arrives today. Big Bear, that is so specific. There you go. You all have a great thing to look up on the internet. Calvin, I think I knew 5 words in that sentence. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what that means. I only know a couple words in that sentence. Big Bear, how is it not charted yet? How is it not charted? Yeah, it's rough, Mencino. I've been doing this like on and off for a couple months now, but I feel like lately I've put a lot more effort into it because I just want to get it done. I want to see what it feels like. Did it really chart in the UK? Shut up. Did it really? Lee, how are you? Welcome on in. Thank you so much for hanging out on the YouTube stream. For those who do not know, we are streaming on both YouTube and Twitch, so you can rock out wherever you prefer. Kelvin, I have concerns with your education credentials, but no offense. No offense. However, Kelvin, I have concerns. Oh my goodness. But I mean it with the most love in my heart. I need you to explain it like, you know, if I were to be like watching like Miley Cyrus, right? Like explain it in Miley Cyrus terms. If you can explain it in Miley Cyrus terms, maybe I'll understand. Big Bear, if I turned on the radio and I heard them play Lava Chicken, as much as I don't hate that song, I'm not sure I could ever listen to that radio ever again. Folks, if you're just coming in, you have just a couple minutes left to get your channel points in the prediction. Will I get a shiny Arceus by the end of the stream? So get those points in. Hey, Logan. Oh my goodness. Thank you, Logan. I appreciate you very much. Aquadust, I have not, but it's still on my list. It's on my to-do list. Maybe that's something I watch when I'm on the plane. I don't think that's a bad idea. Watching it while I'm on the plane. I'm just having a hard time finding motivation to watch it, but I promise I will watch it. It's just getting to do it. They had to play it because it was the charting songs. So they really played this like 20-second song. I do owe you guys. I know I gotta stick with my commitment. I know it. I know it. If you guys are on the YouTube, make sure you are liking the live stream. If you guys are on YouTube, make sure you're also subscribed. You can also become a YouTube member when you get some fun emotes. If you're on Twitch, make sure you are following. And yeah, that's it. That's it. That's it. And let's see you guys in that prediction. We currently have 10 of you in the prediction. I know there's more. I know there's more of you being like, I don't know what to pick because I'm overthinking. You overthinkers. No, watch. You might find another wonderfully bizarre plane person. You know, I don't like talking to people on planes. Maybe Rachel 5 years ago would have loved it. I don't like to talk to anybody now. Like, I love to keep to myself and just do my own thing. I mean, you know, on the way to the wedding, and we had that man sit next to us, and he was crying and stuff. That was, I don't want to experience that again, to be honest. So, like, if you pick a number, then you take all the numbers from 1 to the number you picked, and you multiply them all together, and you get the answer. Well, Kelvin, I'm sure that doesn't happen every time, right? Yeah, Aquadust, it was very interesting. It was interesting, but I did get a free beer out of it. And I'm like, listen, I'm getting married, da-da-da-da-da, and you thought it was so beautiful and poetic, and da-da-da-da-da. I got a free beer out of it. And then after we landed, I ran to the bathroom, and then he slipped Jesse like $50. I'm like, Jesse, we should get married more often. Like, we're just getting free stuff. And, like, when we went to Disney after we got married, like, we had our, like, you know, bride and groom, like, mini ears on. Heckin', dude, they were just like, here's a, you're gonna get on the fast pass lane because you just got married. And I'm like, really? It was great. It was great. It was crazy just getting, like, all these free things because we were getting married. I'm like, what? These people are so nice. Oh, God, not Brandy, too. Oh, my God, Brandy, I meant to message you because I drew something that I think you'd know the answer to. And I took a picture, and I meant to send it to you, and then I forgot, but I have it. And now that you're here, I need to show you. I think you're going to be very familiar with this. Let me get it. Let me. Here it is. All right, Brandy. For Brandy and Brandy only. The big question. All right, who's that Pokemon? My eyes were closed, and I had to draw a Pokemon. If you were to guess. Remember, my eyes were closed, so even if you think it's an abomination, and you're absolutely right, it is an abomination. Who do you think it is? I mean, I think you know exactly who that is. It's Pikachu! It is a Torchic! It's Torchic! Good job! It was Torchic. We ended up drawing Torchic yesterday with my eyes closed. It was quite marvelous. I know, it is so sad. My eyes were closed. What's also sad is I haven't gotten this Arceus yet. I'm gonna be Mac Jr. Just struggling forever with Arceus is kind of what I've determined. Cuddy, welcome on in. Calvin's trying to teach me about math and things I don't know, and you know, I have a Florida public school education. I don't know any of that. Literally Wrexham. Another lie that they told us, not only is that we wouldn't have a calculator on us at all times, but they also told us that I would need... Hi, Pokeverse, welcome in. They also said that we would need to know cursive because they like in high school and stuff, in middle school, they'd only use cursive. I don't think one time in middle school or high school did I use cursive. I mean, I know my cursive, and like I can write in it. It might take me a moment to remember it, but I can do it. I learned cursive in elementary school because they told us in middle school and high school that's all you're allowed to write in. It wasn't true, though. Okay, I know the please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, but even with the please excuse my dear Aunt Sally, I still screw it up. We learned cursive in mostly 5th grade, but a little bit in 4th grade. That's true. Cursive is very helpful for that, Kelvin. It was funny. So like my old boss at Target, like every Christmas she would give us Christmas cards, and she just like only wrote in cursive. But since I know how to read and write cursive, like I was able to read it. But then like one of my other like coworkers, he was one of the leaders with me. He would look at it and be like, "What does this say?" And I'm like, "Do you really not know cursive?" I don't know. I don't. I was like, "How can you not read this?" I'm like, "How do you guys not know cursive?" So I have Mincino and yes, Applins, but I was more excited about the psychic types that were spawning Amber and Muna because I needed to finish the heckin' 50 psychic types for the masterwork research. But now that I finally got that done, I can focus on apples. I got a 96 apple today. Like I learned cursive when I was in elementary school, but maybe they don't teach cursive anymore. I think it's important to know, but they still lied and said that we were gonna need it. We were gonna need to use it in middle school and high school. I'm glad I know it though. Wait, Brandy, they don't know how to do their own signature? What? Like, don't they dream of becoming famous and they need? Like, I don't know. That's what I did. I like dreamed of becoming famous when I was a kid. So I was like, cool. Now that I know cursive, I'm gonna practice my signature for when I'm famous. But yeah. Your grandma writes the kids and they can't read it. We do need cursive in schools, but they said we were only using it in high school and middle school, and that was a lie. Yeah, I didn't write that sentence, Retsum, but I'm familiar with that sentence. And cursive is so easy to learn. It really is. Yeah, Mincino, catch all the Munas and Abras. All of them. Do it. I wanted to make sure, so with me knowing that the time gates are on page 2, 3, and 4, and they're all 21-day time gates, I was like, okay, I need to make sure I finish the sidekicks and all that so I can move on. I didn't want to be stuck because I think page 4, we have to catch 100 Pokemon in a party. And I'm like, ew, I don't want to have to do that, but I'm going to do it at GoFest when I know it's going to be super easy to get it done. So I'm like, okay, I need to make sure I get to page 4 for New Jersey GoFest. See, Kelvin, that's just so mind-boggling. Like, I'm glad that kids are, have like technology and stuff, and it's been growing so much. But I still feel like it's also important to have like these physical things and writings. I think writing is super important. Like what if the technology goes down? Like you need to be able to properly read and write and know how to understand that stuff, right? So it's like, I don't know. I think we rely too much on it. Like, so when I went to school, like we had books for every single class. Then when my little brother, he is 4 years behind me. Like I was a senior when he was a freshman. So when I graduated high school, he then was a sophomore the next year, and they said no more books. Like, what do you mean you don't have books? Oh no, they all just get laptops now. I'm like, what? I would be so bad with just a laptop. Like, I want a physical textbook to have in my hand that I flip pages. Like, oh no. Like, that's terrible. You can, no, Brandy, it's so important for everyone to know cursive. If you guys are watching my stream, you all need to know cursive. Y'all need to know cursive. Your grandma's handwriting was so bad. You remember one time you posted one of her notes on Instagram and asked your friends to decipher it? Well, is it bad or is it cursive? My dad does weird and I kind of do it too. It's like half cursive, half like written out. Like it's kind of funny. Calvin, I never had to do that. I never had to do that. But I've seen it in movies. Yeah, my signature is basically cursive, but just even when I write naturally, I connect my words just on habit. So it's I wrote drawings and then I did the G and then the S in cursive at the end. I just do kind of half cursive, half script. like just naturally. I can't, at this point I'm just used to it. Like 90% of my S's that I write are just a cursive S. It's just, I'm used to it. It's better than the, yeah, no, it's important to learn cursive. It absolutely is. Well, I don't know, Calvin, I'm gonna be honest. This is the American in me. I don't know what a liter is. Hi, Hector, welcome in. Hello, hello. I don't know what a liter is. I know what a gallon is. This morning you walked by the lake park, by your house to put on a lure, and one of the stops there. From 2 lures you got 7 apple, and the day before you got 7, so 14, 116 candies, 3 sweet, 10 tart. Pokeverse, that's amazing. GG's on that grind. You can almost evolve one. That's fantastic. Look at you go. Dang, so those lures are really good, huh? And if you guys are just coming in, make sure you are exclamation point guessing, exclamation point guess, and then put the number you want to guess for my Arceus encounters. Right now I'm at 2,351 Arceus encounters and no shiny, so go ahead and put a random guess in. And not something too crazy. Kelvin already tried to break the bot with a number over, what was it? Was over like what, 2 billion or something? It was crazy. 2 billion or something like that. And then that's when Kelvin tried to teach me about the 1 times 1 or 1 times 2 and then 2 times 3 and 3 times, and then my brain broke. You know, Brandy, I will never forget when I was a kid. Well, a lot of, not when I was a kid and like my mom, you know, we were too young to drive, obviously. Like I was young, and my mom would complain that it costed $20 to fill up the tank of the van, and she's like, that's just too expensive. $20 to fill up the van is just way too expensive. And then it's like, I wish it only cost $20 still. You know, Retsum, I think that's great. You know, maybe for your daughter, since she's about to graduate, maybe go get her one and be like, I'm going to test your skill. If you want a party, you got to make sure you know your cursive. Show me you know your cursive. Or something. Just be silly with that. Oh, no, Florida's heat's picking up. That's true. You went to a cleanup event with lots of vendors around this time. Oh, I'm glad you kept staying hydrated. Let me tell you that water is a miracle. Water is one of the greatest things ever. It's so fantastic. Oh my goodness, on $8. I wish I got to know what that felt like, Brandy. Hot take incoming. Uh-oh. 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 I love how you're like, prepare for landing, prep. I do remember when gas was like $1, but nothing less than that. Retsum really just came here and said Dove chocolate tastes way better than their soap. You know, Retsum, that's a hot take I'm going to agree with you on. Dove chocolate is really good. Dove chocolate is really good. You know, I think I agree with you on that one. Retsum, that was fantastic. Good hot take. Everyone give it up for Retsum. I'm very impressed. Very wow. Very wow. You know, I think we can all agree with that. Dove's chocolate is better than their soap. Is that the same Dove? Is that the same Dove that makes chocolate that makes soap? You know, Pokeverse, there's some questions that are better left unanswered. But I dig it. I dig it. You know, I get it, Hector. I'm glad I never ate soap as a child. I'm so glad. I never tried it, but boy, did I question it once. You know, the one thing I questioned and then I did eat it was cat food. I tried cat food as a child once, and I put it in my mouth, spit it right back out. Because I remember feeding my cats when I was a kid, and I was like, they go crazy over this. Like, I mean, it doesn't look good, but like they go crazy over it. And like that was the one time my inner thoughts won. I tried not to let my inner thoughts win, but it did. Oh, I would never try wet cat food. That is the nastiest looking thing, and it smells bad, but my cats go crazy over it. Huncho, you're gonna tell me you've never tried cat food or dog food? Yeah, Target. Those were the good days, and we didn't even know those were the good days. A Cuddy. What? What? No way. I do not believe that, Cuddy. No way. I've never eaten. No. Actually, bro, I've never done that. Believe it or not. I've never done that. The only time I let my inner thoughts win with food is I tried cat food once, and it was just so weird because I distinctly remember this moment, and I was like 8 or 9, and I was feeding my cats, and like it was weird. In my head, I could literally picture me eating one, and it was just like no thought, just I did it, and I was like. It was awful. Like, I could literally envision me putting it in my mouth, and so I did. It was the weirdest moment. Ropes, welcome on in. Thank you so much for stopping on the YouTube and the Twitch, friend. Oh my goodness! Yay, Brandy. I am so excited. I am so excited. It's gonna be great. Oh my goodness, the ambiance, Brandy, is gonna just... Oh, it's gonna elevate. And I'm so excited for that, Brandy. The ambiance. Ooh, you know... The firefly things are gonna look so nice around my tower. Oh, it's gonna look so nice around my tower. You almost ate a dog biscuit? Okay, they should not be making dog food look like human food at all. Hector, I understand. I understand. That's so Rachel. Oh, it really is. But I've never attempted to eat soap. I've never attempted to eat a Tide Pod. I've never attempted any of that. I don't know. I was good. I didn't need it. Retsum, do whatever you please. Yay, Brandy, you're the best. Brandy, I'm so excited. It's gonna be awesome. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do, at some point, I'm gonna do a Minecraft stream, and I'm gonna show my community what y'all have been doing, because it's been amazing. As a kid, you took a piece of decorative fruit off it and ate it thinking it was real? Okay, well, they shouldn't make it look so real. Pokeverse, that's not your fault. You know, I understand. I am with you, Pokeverse. They should not make that stuff look so real. Yeah, the new animals are going to be great, too. I need to start bringing animals in, though, so I can, like, rely. I need to make my own food source. I haven't done that yet. I still have it, Kelvin. I have the file if you want it. Like, so you can download it and just kind of pick up where you left off. I absolutely have it. It just can't have multiple people on it. It's not a realm anymore. Used to be able to get pet food on food stamps. Oh, really? Really? I've never realized that. I worked as a cashier for how long, and I never realized that you could get pet food on food stamps. When did they do that? Maybe it was just where you live. Ooh, GG's on the 2 W's. Ropes with the victory. Royales 4 nights about to get down. I know, Hector. You can't ever let your intrusive thoughts win with Orbeez. I know. I am right there with you, Hector. Or you guys know the little things? They kind of look like Orbeez, but they're not. And it's like little smelly things, and like they look like Orbeez, and they're like these little circular, like gelatin ball looking things, and they smell good, and you're supposed to like open up this little clear jar, and they like fill up your room. They're supposed to be good smellies. I love to look at those things, and I love to smell them, and I want to own like 7 million of them. I just do. I know, we need to get Kelvin on Java, but Kelvin plays on his, I think on his PlayStation. I don't think Kelvin has a PC. Kelvin's an amazing builder. He really is. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Those like, it's like a scent thing, and it kind of looks like Orbeez though, and they're like these like gelatin colored balls, and like they're in like this little jar, and they're supposed to make your house smell good. Hey, go do whatever you gotta do, Ropez. Go do. I mean, Brandy, I guess it's possible. Calvin, You need to get yourself on Java. I understand. I understand the Java hype now. I get it. The only thing that sucks on Java is scaffolding. I really hate scaffolding on Java. And sometimes flying kind of sucks. Flying is a little different on Java. But yeah, 100%, I did try a piece of cat food once when I was like 8 or 9. I mean, I was just curious because, you know, my cats like it, so maybe. Yeah, the scent gel beads. Yes, Huncho. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. 100%. Those gel beads. I don't know, Huncho. There was something about them when I was a kid, like, every time I would go to a store, they would stop me in my tracks, and like I just want to sit there and play with them. Like like screw all the toy aisles. Take me to the scent gel beads and like the scents aisle at a store, and I'll just sit there and watch those all day. Well, Brandy, my thing is like, so like on Bedrock, if I wanted to just look straight up and start flying, I could. It's a little different. Like, I don't know, sometimes in Java, like I have to go at an angle more, like rather than just go straight up. Well, what's that? So Brandy, one of my friends, Theodora, she has a server, and somehow on this server, people from both Java and Bedrock can be on it, and that's how Kelvin's able to play with her. I don't know how that happened. Huncho, that was a good one. Sentimental. That was so good. Oh, is it a skill issue? That doesn't surprise me. That doesn't surprise me at all. You know, I was today years old when I find it's a skill issue. You know, that just tells me Bronels was just trying to make me feel better one day when you guys were going around and showing me the Terraliths. And like he waited back for me because I couldn't figure. And he's like, oh no, it's okay. It's just, you know, he's like, you know, it's a little different on Java. Man, this is just trying to make me feel better. Would have landed better. Huncho, it landed perfectly. What do you mean? No, it's 10 out of 10. Ooh. But instead of us making bacon, Jesse and I went to Waffle House today. And we had them cook our bacon, and it was wonderful. I freaking love Waffle House. Target, I appreciate all that shiny like times 2. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you were just coming in, feel free to exclamation point guess. And you can guess the number we are going to encounter our shiny Arceus at. We only have about 10 guesses, so get those guesses in, folks. Exclamation point guess and insert your number. If you want reference, that's that number at the bottom corner. That's where we're at right now. We are actually about to come up on the first guess of the day, which was Aquadust. So maybe Aquadust will be the right one. Ooh, you know, Jesse ate the waffle. I'm sorry, Hector. And I don't, you know, when I go to Waffle House, I don't get waffles. I get a sausage hash brown bowl. So it's basically cut up sausage, cut up hash browns, cut up, and it's like scrambled eggs, and then it's a melted cheese. And that's all put in a bowl, and it's really delicious. And then I put diced tomatoes in there, and I put diced jalapeno peppers in there, and it's so good. I want to get the shiny 2 target. I want this to be over with. You know, if I can get this awful hunt lifted up, like if this could be done, imagine that weight lifted off my shoulders. It would be huge. It would be huge. But alas, I don't know. I don't know if that's in the cards for me. Oh, it's the meme? Okay, I'm lame. I'm sorry. I don't know my memes. Isn't that like a game? Like, do you like know your memes, or do you know your memes? Retsum, I love the cursive practice. And no, toilet paper math makes 0 sense. It actually angers me. Toilet paper math and paper towel math is like the bane of my existence. It makes no sense. Yeah, it is, Huncho. It's really, really, really good. It's really good. Oh, is that what it's called? What do you meme? I just remember seeing it at Target when I worked there. Oh my god, Hector, really? That's pretty funny. I wish I knew what video you were referring to, because that sounds genuinely hilarious. You should hold it in faith. Yeah, one day Kelvin will get a laptop to play Minecraft with us, and it'll be amazing, Brandy, because we need Kelvin builds. We do. You have this. There's a SpongeBob edition. That's crazy. Toilet paper math. You're not familiar with. Do you buy toilet paper? It's like when 12 equals 54, 30 equals 68. 18 equals 82. Oh, Pokeverse, nice. That is so funny. Didn't know that existed. I love it. But yeah, it's like when you go buy toilet paper and it's like this number equals this number and it makes no sense. How have you guys not heard of toilet paper math? That tells me other people buy y'all's toilet paper. Go, if you guys have unopened toilet paper, go look at it right now and tell me how those numbers make sense. They don't. Right, like 18 regular rolls equals 54 mega rolls and stuff. Or like double rolls, kind of like that. It makes no sense. It's like, where did you get these numbers? Well, Pokeverse, I need 4-ply, 4-ply, 4-ply when I cry. It still makes no sense. The math doesn't math. Go look up toilet paper online, and you're gonna see the heckin' things in the corners and stuff, and it makes no sense. It's not referring to uses, no. It's referring like, oh, if it was 18 regular rolls, but actually 54 mega rolls. It's crazy. It makes no sense. Even paper towels have the same issue. And there's like half sheet versus full sheet and stuff like that. I got bamboozled because Jesse and I like the half sheets of paper towels, and I accidentally bought the full sheets. Cool, because the paper towel math is confusing too. Just doesn't make sense. No, literally, if I find out any of you use single-ply toilet paper, we're having an intervention. I know they're a little bit more expensive, but if there's one thing I'm never going to cheap out on, it's toilet paper. You know, like, I'll cheap out on other things, but toilet paper is where I draw the line, and y'all should too. Just saying. Hi, Big Bear. Welcome in on the YouTube. Hehe. Your boss paid for your lunch today, so you ordered this apple pie a la mode from Cold Stone. Ooh, vanilla ice cream with caramel. Oh, okay. Take a nap. Can you take a nap? I don't know. After all that, I'd be like, yep, now it's nap time. But you go all fancy. I love to hear it. I love to see it. But they're definitely not referring to uses. So I'd be damned if I bought it and I could only use it like 68 times. Like, no, when I buy the toilet paper or paper towels, I don't want to have to buy another one for another couple months. Okay, you know what doesn't make sense to me? Now that we're on the topic of toilet paper, why do I spend hundreds of dollars a night for a hotel and they use like -7-ply? Like, why? What am I spending the money for? And like every time I go to like, you know, a public restroom, it's like -7-ply. Like, hello? 0 cents. Yeah, you gotta get the good stuff. Jesse and I like Cottonelle, and we used to get this like aloe vera toilet paper. Like, I'm telling you, like Jesse and I would go fancy on toilet paper. We don't play. But then they discontinued it. So like we stick to like the purple Cottonelle. But yeah, we would always get, we used to be a green packaging for the aloe, but now it's just yeah. Toilet paper math involves calculation to determine the best value and compare different toilet paper options. It often uses concepts like sheets per roll, number of roll, total cost, and comparing these factors to find the most economical choice. So basically, these toilet paper companies have all gone to Harvard University to do all this math to tell you toilet paper math and to figure it out for you. Plans trip to JR's house? I mean, we got Cottonelle toilet paper. We can guarantee you will have a good time using the bathroom, which is very important. Thank you, Big Bear, for the Rachel Smells. I appreciate it. But yeah, no, go get that Charmin. No cheaping out on toilet paper. You know, cheap out on other things. I'll go buy store brand water. I'll go buy store brand literally anything else other than toilet paper. I will refuse to buy store brand. I will get the fancy stuff for that. I can't. I have to. I have to. Yeah, honestly, Cuddy, if you hate it, if there's some place you want to be comfortable, it's 1, on your bed, and 2, in the bathroom. Do yourself a favor and get that good stuff. Get that good stuff. I mean, I don't buy water anymore. I just use my Brita filter. But if I were to buy, like, bottled water, like, say if, like, a hurricane were coming and I'd need backup water, like, I would get, you know, I wouldn't care. Read some political promises, transparency on toilet paper mats, single ply is illegal, and Taco Tuesday to be a federal holiday. Y'all, I think I'm voting Retsum next time around. What do y'all think? I mean, those are all good promises. Well, like, what's with all the hotels having that stuff, Retsum? That's what I want to know. Like, what am I spending all this money for when you're just going to give me the worst kind of toilet paper ever? Yeah, I'll drink the tap, but, like, my tap goes through my Brita filter. And then, so at the old house, so at one of my apartments, we were able to just add an attachment onto our faucet, and it would be filtered through the add-on we had to our faucet. But when we moved, we weren't able to do that to the type of faucet we had, so we just got ourselves, like, you know, it was like 50-something bucks, and it was like this gallon Brita filter. Retsum 2028, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, I love Zephyr Hills, Hector. I wish they had Zephyr Hills here, but they don't, and it's quite tragic. It's really tragic we don't have Zephyr Hills here, because I am a sucker for Zephyr Hills. My dad lives on Zephyr Hills. Like, he loves it. Like, we don't get anything else. Like, I would, and then maybe, this is probably a hot take, but I would rather go dehydrated than drink Dasani. Sorry. Dasani tastes like garbage. Dasani is garbage. And, like, there's people who literally go out there buying Dasani willingly. And I'm like, why? It's, like, nasty. Oh, yeah. You know, I don't, you know, Target, I do not, like, some things it's okay to be cheap on. We don't cheap out on trash bags either. We always make sure we get, like Glad toilet, trash bags. And they're all scented. It's nice. Dasani is so bad. It really is. And, like, some people just, like, drink that willingly. It was so funny. Like, it'd be, like, hurricane season in Florida, right? And I'd be working at Target. And all the other water would sell out so fast, but there would still be, like, an entire pallet of Dasani because just everyone is under the same understanding that Dasani is awful. Jesse says, oh, but they changed the recipe. Well, they've tainted their reputation. No one trusts Dasani. Your dad works for Zephyr Hills for as long as you can remember, so you'd get lots of those growing up. Oh, that's actually really cool. That is so cool. My dad just every time he goes to Publix, get some Zephyr Hills. But let me tell you, water is crazy. Like my younger brother, he used to have like really bad acne. And no, Dasani is Coke's water, and it's the worst thing ever. Pepsi's water is, I know this. Why am I forgetting what Coke's Pepsi's water is? I literally thought about it the other day. Aquafina. We talked about it yesterday. Aquafina. Yes, and I was like, wait, there's an actress named Aquafina? But it's spelled different is what we learned. Aquafina's fine. But yeah, so my brother used to have like really bad acne, but he stopped drinking soda, and then like he like literally he's on like a water only diet, and his face is just like so smooth and so beautiful now. I'm telling you, water is a miracle. It's amazing. Oh my goodness, guys, let's get your Rowlet ready, much ready, because we are being raided. We are being raided. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Squid, coming in with a party. How are you doing, Squid? What were you guys up to today? Orchid, welcome on in Sport, but Lord Drew, hello. So the rule to come in here right now is you have to tell us how bad Dasani water is. That's the rule. That's kind of what we're going on right now. Distilled water? That's not bad, though. Distilled is fine. We were talking about how bad Dasani water is. Like, it's really bad. I think you're right, Cuddy. They do. They do something weird like that. Yeah, Squid, what was with the early stream today? You're not a big fan of Dasani or Aquafina? Osarka is your choice, if not store brand. Okay. I'm guessing Osarka is, like, maybe local to where you live. For, like, for example, like, growing up, we had Zephyr Hills in, like, the region I grew up in, and I think most of Florida has Zephyr Hills, and it's like spring water. And it's like really, really popular amongst Floridians, but like up here, I don't get it. We get like Hunter's Creek or something like that, and it's fine. No Zephyr Hills though. But Smart Water is like so expensive, right? Ooh, how did the Dynamax Entei go? Jesse and I were at 2 Dynamax Entei. We were at Waffle House, but we were like, I don't think we can do this, just the 2 of us. Based in Dallas? Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. I think it was a bit more than just it flopped, but like, yeah, it flopped and we don't have it. Wait, what? Dasani or Aquafina? Oh, you don't have Dasani. It's really bad. I'm telling you, like, literally, it'll be a hurricane in Florida and people will still leave Dasani. It's bad. Hi, Squid. I hope you had a great day. You did 3, though. Congrats on knocking out 3. How many people did you guys have in your lobbies? Wait, oh, you rated again? That must have been a mistake. I've never heard of Ozarka. I've never heard of Ozarka. I think you just pressed the wrong button. Wrong level! Spring water, all the other brands puts electrolytes in them. Yeah. So, yeah, oh, Deer Park. Maybe Deer Park is the one that I have here as well. I was like, I remember there being, like, some kind of, like, deer or something. I think you're right, Orchid. Like, here we have Deer Park, but, like, growing up, we had spring water from Zephyr Hills, and it was really good. No, you're good, Squid. It happens. It happens. I gotta get some heckin' raids in. I'm on page 4 of 5 for Might and Mastery, and I have to do a couple raids, and I have to do some max battles. Yeah, Lord Drew, we now rely on a Brita filter. Like, we spent like 50 or 60 bucks to get like one of those big old Brita filters, and I love it. Jesse and I love it. And the cats drink out of it too. Well, not out of it, but we give them, their water is from our Brita filter. You didn't bother with D-Max Entei because the day you've had? Well, hopefully they're doing them tomorrow, especially with Community Day right after, or you could do that in the middle of Community Day. I'm sure you get a good crowd, but hopefully that heat don't take over too much, Hector. Yeah, good water, for sure. I get you, Target. Yeah, I don't really drink that much bottled water. I used to, but now I just never even touch bottled water. Unless I'm out and about and I was unprepared, which it does happen often, but I'm fine. Yeah, I'll power up 2 types and walk 10 kilometers. Well, I'll be at Disney when I'm doing that, so that won't be a problem. Because I'm going to Disney in 6 days. Gonna be taking a flight. Huncho, I hope you realize, Huncho, you've helped create a monster. You made me, like, I forgot how much I loved Disney, and then you took me there. And now I'm like, yep, I'm obsessed again. And my whole family has now all become Disney adults. My dad and my aunt, you know where they're at right now? Disney. You know where they're going to be all next week with me? Disney. Oh yeah, we're pros here now. Ooh, 3 more days, so you're going away for a couple days. Oh, well, sending you lots of love. Jalaika, you're crazy. You speak craziness. And then, Guys, oh yeah, tomorrow I'm going to be going on the next page of the Masterwork Research, which I'm very excited about. Hey, Gal Kaifo, come on in. You did 5 Entei. You're understanding the D-Max raids now? I need to understand them a little bit more. I'm hoping maybe in New York you guys can, like, help break it down for me. Jalika, you're crazy, though. Ooh, Hector, that's kind of funny that your community is providing free ice cream on Vanillite Calm Day. That's pretty funny. Go take a nap, Aquadest. I appreciate you. Disney, Hector, Disney. 5 days away. 5 days away is just so... you're almost there. I'm on page 2 out of whatever, 7. But I finished all my psychics. I finished all my normal types. So I literally am... I'm at 20 days out of 21 days. Ooh, how is the Minecraft in Jalika? I have no desire to go to Minnesota. And I have no desire to come to Minnesota because it gets really cold there. Even though it's not winter or anything. It just gets too cold. Yeah, so basically you just want one Pokemon. Right, one Pokemon just like shields the whole time, right? And like you want them to have the level 3 shields, right? At least. Ooh, Sportnet, you're doing great. GG's. But yeah, I'm going to be on the next page. I'm just glad I'll be able to do the, for the Masterwork Research, I'm really glad I'm going to be able to do the 100 Pokemon in a party when I'm in New York. I mean, it's not cold right now, but it gets really cold, which is why I have zero desire to go there. And that's where Target Corporate is. Think I want any memory of that place? No. How much they brainwashed me and I had to snap out of it. I hate those quests too. Me too. Well, I will say, though, the party one isn't as bad as the time-gated. But the ones I hate the most are the heckin' time-gated ones. Oh, no worries, Ropes. You've not, I'm hoping when we're in New York we can do a bunch of those, Ropes. I agree. I'm hoping I've never done a legendary, like, raid. Like, I've never done a legendary, Dynamax raid, and I've never done a Gigantamax raid, so we'll see. Well, so for me, being biased, you know, the trade ones aren't ideal because they're kind of like, oh, we have to go trade. But since I have Jessie, getting those trades done are easy. But time-gated ones are my least favorite. Ropes, you've got your hotel, you've got your flights. It'll all be good. G-Max is tanky. Well, I guess if you have someone just shielding the whole time, then you're fine, right? I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't want to do 100 Pokemon in a party, but I will. Well, but you can't shield until that first, you trigger the first Dynamax, right, Huncho? What's nice is, like, you know, you are untimed in those. I know. I hate doing buddy research, too. Like, I want to have my buddy just stay my buddy. He's my buddy for a reason, and I don't want to betray my buddy and pick a new buddy. Well, it's not really 20 people in the lobby, though. It's 4 people in a lobby. Like, they divide you up into 4. You know, Hector, I totally get it. Me too. I'm avoiding them, too. So start with a dummy tank. And then switch into, at the first. See, I'll just do whatever you tell me. And I hope I can power up my Mons, like my Dynamax Mons, a little bit more before I get to wherever we're going. New Jersey. Sorry, my brain just broke for a second. I need to power up my Dynamax Mons a little bit more. Kelvin, that does not surprise me one bit. Does not surprise me at all. I believe it. My day's been good, Ropes. I went to Waffle House, so it was really good. You're already Orchid. You're already on that page. You're on page 4 right now? Well, Sportnet, if you want, you can exclamation point guess, and you can put your guess in. Squid, you need to do this on your stream. You need to use Shiny Dex. See how nice that widget is? It's super easy, and your community can do, like, guesses and stuff. Can we trade that? Can we trade that, Squid? Can we trade Dynamaxes? Debolini. Huncho, I'm literally gonna give you my phone when we're in New York. I'm gonna be like, okay, help me. Squid, it's literally just shinydex.com, and like I've done it where like if you make the, so there's like a Shiny Dex bot, and like you can even do like guesses and stuff like I'm having the chat do right now, and so like I can do cute things with the guesses as well. It's really nice. It's super easy. Really, 69. What's the guess about? You're guessing when I'm encountering shiny Arceus. Mirror trading shine. Wait, you have a, can you give me a shiny? Or do you not have a shiny? Because I do want all my lucky trades to be shiny. Oh, I know, Ropes. I know. I'm fighting the urge to do it, Ropes, but I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I'm fine with counting it. It's called shinydex.com. And my buddy Ben, he streams here on Twitch. He goes by shinydex here on Twitch. He's the one who runs the website. He's absolutely phenomenal. I am an ambassador of shinydex. It's super amazing. He is a shiny hunter who has made a shiny dex for shiny hunters. It's great. He's absolutely wonderful. I absolutely love Ben. Is my shout out thing broken, Trippy? Maybe I broke something else. You have one shiny Lapras. Well, because I like the possibility of a Shundo. Popping in a bit late. No, Deb, I hope you feel better soon. I wish I can give you the biggest hug, but I want to give you the biggest hug till you pop. You know, like cute aggression, that kind of thing, Deb. It worked? Okay, cool. It was just being a little wonky-tonky. It was being I think it just was a little delayed. Yeah, well, Ropes, I suggest if you're going to spend some on Pokecoins, I suggest you not put it in your game until you get close to GoFest so you're not tempted to use it earlier. Yeah, we do need Deb to go to a GoFest. I would love to see Deb at GoFest. I mean, Squid, I don't know what I'd give you in return, though. I don't have any Dynamax or Gigantamax or... Wait. Dynamax or Gigantamax? Gigantamax! Listen. Don't owe me. Look at the cat. Look over here. There's a cat. Nefri. Look over here. Look, there's a cat. There's a cat. Ooh. Gigantamax. Squid, you don't want the answer to that. I have a shiny Goomy if you want it. Squid, do you want a shiny Goomy? Dang, Ropes. I just know, I mean, for me, like, I know, like, I spend raid passes and stuff really fast, and I feel like it goes by too quick, and I'm like, where to go? So that's why I just say wait till you get closer, so you're not tempted to spend it all beforehand. Wrong website. Wee woo. Wrong website. Okay, Neff. Thank you, Bubby. Mommy loves you. Yes. Yep. All right. Neff is on my stuff. Here you go. Mom's making you more space because I love you. Yep. Enjoy, Bubby. Oh my god. I'm so embarrassing. You may want a shiny male Ralts for a Shundo. I can definitely give that to you. Do you think that's a fair trade? Is that a fair trade, giving me a shiny D-Max Lapras? Or is it a G-Max? I've never had a G-Max. Is that good? Hi, Reed. Welcome on in. Love you too. Is that a fair trade? I feel like I'm gypping you here. I don't want to feel like I'm gypping you. I have a lot of lucky trades. I have someone who I can't name. I think it's a secret that they're going to GoFest. One of my friends. I have a lucky trade with Squid. I have a lucky trade with Brandon. I have a lucky trade with K-Dubs. I have a lucky trade with Scarlet. Ooh, those look fantastic. I am a sucker for ice cream, let me tell you. If Squid agrees, then yes. Well, I'm taking a shiny Dynamax from him. Trippy, I have no idea. And I have zero clue. Oh my god, Galaxy! I love it. Oh my god, Neff's pushing off my mini ears. And he's using one of my mini ears as a pillow, and then he pushed off... You pushed off my Tiana ears? Why'd you push off my Tiana ears, bub? That's Tiana. Nefri Bezos. Can't believe you, Bubby. How did I... That was good, Galaxy. Ropes, you can put the builds in the Discord. If you would like to search them up, Ropes, you can absolutely do that. But keep in mind, we're doing Salamence raids tomorrow, so yeah. Make sure you guys have your builds ready. Yeah, we were right on the money with that Squirticuno. We were. Yeah, I have extra shiny legendaries. I mean, I am a pro at... Okay. You know, I don't think that was redeemed all day. Oh, yeah, no, we haven't redeemed it all day. Life was good. You're giving up a shiny Weirdeer for a Pika Libre? But a shiny Pika Libre, right? Hey, Ladias. Literally, Target, that's right. Who won the prediction yesterday? Me. Because I got a shiny alpha. So the Believers won and you lost 100 points, Deb. Retsum lost 91,000. Wait, why are you... No, Orchid, that's not fair. That's not a good trade. You have to stop... Not to... You have to break off that trade. You need a female. No, I got a shiny alpha Carnivine yesterday. The Yon Mega was from Tuesday's stream. Yeah, he lost 91,000. It was quite tragic. You message me when you're done streaming. Squid, I'm gonna be honest. I have like 10 people that I'm supposed to reach out to and I haven't. So, y'all, how long does it take me to respond to you? 7 to 10 business days? Yeah. Yeah. Since when? Well, Ropes, you kept BRBing yesterday that you missed it. I don't respond. I don't. Well, Retsum, that'll take me like 2 minutes. Yeah, I don't do PvP. But I think you need to trade for a shiny. That's not fair. The Believers did win yesterday. It was quite beautiful. You have done well. You predict yes most of the time, and I know. Interesting, Deb. Interesting. So whatever your gut tells you, you should go the opposite. Ooh, get those apples, yes! Especially because it tastes like, what, 200 candies to evolve? Plus the heckin' sweet of the tart apple, so it's a lot of grinding. Well, I wouldn't trade it for just a normal Pika Libre. I don't know. That just doesn't seem fair. He just has a costume. Honestly, I think it's way too much that they're requiring. May you see the drawing today? Deb, I care about your well-being, and I think that this drawing is very bad for everyone's health. It's very bad. Like, it's very bad. I have a Pika Libre. There was one season that I hit it. No, I'm telling you, it... Well, Squid, we love great news, don't we? We do. Y'all who have seen it, can you give them a heads up how bad it is? You have a Hundo Pika Libre? That's epic. Like, that is genuinely so epic. Alright, don't say I didn't warn you guys. When y'all suddenly can't see, don't come running to me. I know. It's that bad. I'm telling you, I didn't know what to do. Thank you, Squid. I told you it was bad. I wasn't exaggerating. Do you guys really think I was... I understand. It's probably one of my worst ones. It just didn't make sense to me when I was drawing it. Oh my god, it did look like the sea bear from SpongeBob. Sounds good, Squid. There was one time where Pika Libre... Yeah, so the one season Pika Libre was easy to get. I got it, and so I have one. No, that is not Torchic. It's a Zacian, but the sword form Zacian. I know, super obvious, right? I know, Galaxy, it's okay, I understand. No, it's not Jigglypuff scene. Literally, so I did a blindfolded drawing earlier, and that drawing, my blindfolded drawing looks better than the one that I used my eyes for. Look. This one I was blindfolded for, and you could still tell what it is. You thought I was a Klefki? No. Klefki? Literally, the one that I was blindfolded for looks better. When I say blindfolded, my eyes were closed. I didn't have a blindfold. I've been too lazy to go and grab one, so closing my eyes also just does just enough. You don't even think it's a Pokemon? Well, it's like it's a Zacian mixed with a sea bear from SpongeBob. It was really bad, I know. I know, it was really bad. You know, Kari, you know, I think some people might believe that statement, but believe it or not, I was not. But that's true. Why Not is a lot simpler. I spent like the first 5 minutes drawing Zacian panicking because I was like, how am I going to draw Zacian? And I still really didn't technically. You can get, do you need permissions to post it? Can you post it in the Scarlet Violet General section, Ropes? I don't know how, honestly, I don't know how to Discord very well, Ropes, so if you just posted it in the general, maybe someone can move it over or something. Thank you, my friend. Ropes is going to post the builds in the Discord if you guys want to check it out. Because we're doing Salamence raids tomorrow. Congratulations, Jess Rasic. And you know why? You landed because of how good the Zacian drawing was. That's why. Thanks for liking my YouTube thumbnail. I appreciate it. I know. I wish I could show the thumbnail on Twitch, but I can't. I wish I could. It's fantastic. Yeah, this is Pokemon Unite. How did you know? Dang, you're good at this. Welcome on in, K-Dubs. Pokemons Unite. How did you know? Y'all, but no, seriously, my thumbnail. So like YouTube lets you do thumbnails even for like live streams. So I have an Arceus and I have my face on the Arceus. No, it's quite wonderful, Raz. You know, I respect that you see the beauty in it. Like that means a lot. I wish I could show, you know, I wish I could have a thumbnail for Twitch so I could show you guys the glory that is my thumbnail for the day. Thank you, Ropes. One of these days, I'll make that Zacian, I'll make it a thumbnail. That Zacian I just drew. Hey guys, what if we encountered this Arceus and it was yellow? How crazy would that be? But I think we've learned a lot today. You know, we've learned that, you know, you should never skimp out on toilet paper. We've learned about integers from Kelvin. And we've learned that I do not know how to draw Zacian. Vincino, it is so, you know, like when I first started streaming on YouTube, and like, I did like new thumbnails almost every single day, but it just gets exhausting doing a new thumbnail every single day. So like now I just use like the same like 5 or 6 depending on what I'm doing. But at some point I will shake them up, but it just takes a lot of work because not only am I doing a thumbnail for YouTube, I'm uploading YouTube videos weekly. So then I have to do a thumbnail for that, and can't do it. If you do a Zacian hunt, that should be the icon. You know, Jax, I don't know if anyone wants to see that picture ever again. You know, one of these days I'm gonna have to draw Arceus, and then I'm gonna have to do an Arceus hunt, and then I'm gonna have to make that the icon, and then I'm gonna have to reach out to the Shiny Dex owner, Ben. I'm gonna be like, Ben, how can we make this happen? And it's gonna be rough. Yeah, too bad Zacian isn't huntable. You got Arceus at 183 while dual hunting it? I wish I got Arceus at 186. I'm so jealous. Well, I mean, same, Jess Rassick, same. I'm not trying to go over odds, though, here. I mean, I'm at 2,437. I'm a little over half odds. But yeah, no. And you know what would be easier? You know what does well on Twitter? Like selfies. Just post a selfie, being like, I'm going live. Or like post a picture of like a cute pet you have. Because I'm sure you have some cute pets, right? That'll do well on Twitter. But I'm also just too lazy to do that. I just, I'm on Twitter every day. I just never post. Just like Facebook. Like, I'm always just like lurking around, seeing what's going on. But like, I will never say anything just because like I can't be bothered. Like, I remember Jesse's mom like one day was like, how come I don't see Rachel on Facebook anymore? And he's like, she just doesn't post. Like, I don't know. I just don't feel the need to post things anymore. I like post stuff about my cats occasionally or something, but that's about it. Or maybe like something funny. Or when I'm on a trip. But that's about it. That's about it. And if y'all haven't done so, if you are on Twitch, make sure you are !guessing. And you can put in your guess to when we are going to get the shiny Arceus. Right now we have Aquadust, Sportnut, Toxtricity, Wolfie, Galaxy Retsum, Figment, Crispy, Calvin, Ropes, Trippy, Deb, Jalika, Shelly, and Big Bear with some guesses. Guess never? Wow. Yeah, so this is actually, Raz, this is my first ever reset hunt. And I was debating on doing Shamans, because Shamans is a lot easier. You can just run away. I unfortunately can't do Darkrai. I was too lazy to get the item, and so now silly me in the past didn't get the item, and now I regret it, because now I can't shiny hunt Arceus. Was there an announcement? The announcement is, I love you, Sean. But yeah, if you want to guess, you have to !guess and then put the number. And if you win, I'll give you a high five. And who doesn't want a high five? Ooh, congrats on your Nidoqueen. I mean, none from me, Sean. Deb, that sounds rigged to me. Deb is rigging the pile. You all see it here. But Scotty, I've been doing amazing. How are you doing today, friend? Literally Mincino. That is definitely my favorite Hype Train emote. I like it more than Gritty Goose. It's just like, work it, diva, but it's like so cute. I don't know. An emote's worth 1,000 words. That's exactly what it is. See you tomorrow. What? It's okay. I love you, Sean. I know you would, Ropes. Rain all day. Oh, I love rain, though. You know, there was one, and it was like the spilling the tea, and like the tea was spilled. I thought that one was really funny. I think that was the one was from the recent Hype Trains, too. There's like this weird frog one. I don't like the frog one only because it's a frog. But some people in the chat like it. That one, yeah. Deb, that sounds like fake news to me. Ooh, night 2, Sean. Have a blast. Retsum, it's the moment you've been waiting for. Jess Rassick, no. Nope, not today. Deserved, Deb. Deserved. Deb's like, true. Ooh, Limp Bizkit is the openers. What a weird band name. Do you guys like ever look at band names and you're like, huh, that's like really weird. Like, where did they come up with Green Day? You know, they were like, we're going to name our band Green Day. We're going to name our band Limp Bizkit. Like, that's so weird. Wait, how did 2 people yeet Deb in a row? Interesting. Dang, Deb, you a magnet today. Magnet. We'll name you Magnet Deb. Does it really? You know, why does that not surprise me, though? You're popular. Yeah, what can you say? You're popular. Popular. You're gonna be popular. That doesn't surprise. I don't know. Just band names are really weird when you break it down. Like, yeah, we're the All-American Rejects. Yeah, we're Panic at the Disco. We're Fall Out Boy. Like, what does that even mean? Fall Out Boy. And you know, like Journey. Like, we're Journey. Like, what's so weird? Which, I don't know, just weird when you think about it. The Boy Fell Out. Ah, Boy was like Humpty Dumpty. You know, Butthole Surfers is also a really weird band name. But, you know, like, we say it and it's like, you know, we've gotten so used to the names that we don't even think they're weird anymore. But when you, like, really think about it, they're weird as heck. They're so weird. Like, the Red Hot Chili Peppers, like, weird name. But, you know, we don't think of it as weird. But, like, at one point when they were coming up with their names, we're like, man, that's weird. But no, now they're just so used to it. It's not weird anymore. Deb, that sounds like fake news to me. Sean, Ticketmaster is terrible, and I am so sorry. Wait, is this because they recommended the Jonas Brothers concert to you? Because you better be saying, no, Ticketmaster's the worst. They're trying to charge me $1 million in fees. I'm like, because I know the struggle. I bought Jonas Brother tickets, and my fees were astronomical. A Simpsons reference? That would be kind of lame. No, Butthole Surfers are definitely a band. They're definitely a band. I don't think they're a band anymore. But weren't they like, were they 90s or early 2000s? Deb, I mean, that's Karma's a Oh, I didn't even look at the Arceus. Look, I'm resetting before I even see what it is. That could have been tragic. See, another weird. All the names are just weird. Have you never heard? I can't believe you've never heard of Butthole Surfers. Well, Sean, I think Ticketmaster's trying to tell you that the Jonas Brothers rule. Jonas Brothers rule. Hi, Oliver. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for hanging out on the YouTube. How are you today? We are over here resetting for Arceus and crying because it don't exist. It don't exist. Ropes with a good drop. Drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. That Chipper Monkey don't know how to drop it like it's hot. Tisk tisk. Not good. Well, I hope you feel better soon. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm so sorry, my friend. All right, Shiny, let's go. Just kidding. Well, I think most of y'all's drops when it comes to the drawing one, no one is good. Like everyone just suddenly like chokes when it comes to like dropping for the drawing. And I mean, I guess then I choke at the drawing, so I guess it makes sense. It's all really poetic in a way. You know, that is such a weird band name. It's such a weird band name. It just doesn't make sense. Like, how did you decide that that's your band name? Like, what does that even mean? We don't know. Makes zero sense. Aw, well, I hope you feel better, Oliver. Just make sure you're taking medicine, rest, and make sure you're drinking lots of water. Yeah, once the drop resets, then you're good to go. But sometimes, I don't know, a lot of people were just like dropping in like within like 15 seconds of each other, so it might be a while on the cooldown. Once you see the bush disappear, then you're good. So, Big Bear, I see you have a fascination with these emotes. Are these new to you emotes? Ooh, you are having some honey chicken burrito bowl at Chipotle. That is my guess. And I think I'm right on the money. No. Was I right on any of that? Are you eating those chicken wings you tagged me in? Oh, nice. Those chicken wings looked absolutely spectacular. Because I love, like, wet chicken wings. Like, I like it when they have extra sauce on them. No one. They're having... K-Dubs is having chicken wings. Hey, G, how you doing? Welcome on in, friend. Long time no see. I had Chipotle, I think, like, on Monday. So, like, I got my weekly Chipotle fix in. Rickshaw Billy's Burger Patrol. That's like a mouthful. Like, try saying that 10 times fast. I can't. K-Dubs, that literally sounds marvelous. Like, that sounds absolutely marvelous. Like, literally, you showed me that, and I was like... My jaw, literally, like, my mouth opened. I was so... oh, that looked... I love some good chicken wings. And those looked phenomenal. Go do your lucky turkey. Big Bear's like, those are my new emotes. Yeah, Big Bear literally has a punching Sfeel emote, which I think is kind of controversial, but whatever. Oh my god, we can have a band. We'll call it Wet Chicken Wings. I mean, and once people start saying it enough, it's not weird anymore. Well, Calvin, the thing is when I have Chipotle, I get so full. Like, I need to prep myself for Chipotle because I get so uncomfortably full that I won't get anything done. And I'm like in a state of like this for like hours. So I can only do Chipotle once a week right now. Well, Deb, it sounds deserved if you ask me. I don't know. But I'm finally coming to the end of my gift card from my birthday. I think I have like $30 left on it. Retsum, that kind of, it's weird, but, at least you got the double N going on. It works. Deb, that can be a band that you're a part of. I will not be a part of it. Yo, Wingstop is, like, not, like, Wingstop's, like, super mid. That's, like, when you're really craving chicken wings, but you need them, like, now when you're a little desperate. Like, but my go-to chicken wing place, if you guys ever go to Orlando, Florida, I'm telling you, Flyers is amazing. Hey, Lucius, welcome in. But yeah, no, Wingstop is like super mid. When hatching some more on Violet, you're now 695 Shinyless X. Cozy, I hope you get it soon. I'm so sorry. Chicken wings, hot dog and bologna, chicken and macaroni, chilling with my homies. Flyers. Yes. Calvin, yes, that one. I don't think Skyline Chili is mid. But Calvin, yeah, Flyers. Like, the first two you said, like, that would be it. Flyers. And, then, like, their logo is like an airplane. It's really good. But like an old airplane. It's a small business, and there's only one of it, and it's in Florida. It's in Orlando. On a little sketchy side of Orlando, but it's still in Orlando, and it's fantastic. They've won awards and stuff because of how good their chicken wings are. Hey, what's going on, JL? Welcome on in. Retsum, I don't even know what that means. I like Skyline Chili. Yeah, Deb, I totally understand, yeah. It's spelled the same. And it's like an old airplane is like the logo for the restaurant. Well, Cozy, thanks for that. Thank you for the bits. Thank you for announcing. Thank you for that. Well, Kelvin, we'd have to go to Orlando. And I'll be honest, Flyers is a bit of a drive, but I'll do it. So, like, every time I go visit, my family knows how, like, that's my favorite restaurant. My family knows that's my favorite restaurant. So, they're like, okay, so we're going to go to Flyers. So, like, I land Friday. They're like, yeah, so we're going to Flyers on Saturday. Like, they've already established the plans because they know I'm going to want to go. There has not been a time that I've gone to Florida and I haven't gone to Flyers. Like, it is illegal. Olive Garden is kind of mid, but they have good minestrone soup. But yeah, if we ever go to Orlando, Florida, it is kind of a drive, and it's not in a safe part of the town, but it's worth it. Like, everyone goes there because they know how good their chicken wings are. And let me tell you, they have great blue cheese. And people who don't like blue cheese like their blue cheese there. I did actually, Kelvin, when I got married. So we got married, and then you know how Jesse, Huncho, and I drove to Orlando? So we checked into our hotel at Disney, and then Jesse and I drove to Flyers. I'm not even kidding. We drove to Flyers and met my parents there. We really did. We drove to meet my parents. Oh, well, it's nice, if you ever get the chance. And then go to Disney and go to Universal. It's nice. Always cozy, always. Chicken wing, and chicken and macaroni, chillin' with my homies. It's really good, Calvin. I'm telling you, it's so good. And like I remember, so when I graduated high school, we catered Flyers, and like my high school friends who all came to my party, they were like, "Oh my God, these chicken wings are the most amazing thing," and I'm like, I know. You gotta know your good chicken wing places around here. I know it from Fortnite. And then now K-Dub said it in chat, and now it's never gonna not. It's just stuck in my head now. It's just gonna be stuck in my head now. A Fortnite battle pass. Ropes just bleeped out his bleep. That's true, Retsum. Most of them are the chains. You know, you gotta find those like small restaurants. I'm telling you, Chipper Monkey, that is my favorite place. And like, what drives, like, if I won the lottery, I would invest into Flyers. Like a lot. Like I'm not even kidding. Like that's how much I believe in this restaurant. My one complaint about them is they give you these little baby paper plates. So like and they have like good vinegar, and so I'll like put the vinegar all over the chicken wings. Oh, and it just like bleeds through the paper plates, but it's so good. When can we play Fork Knife? That's a good question. We have to figure it out, Kelvin. I'm not sure. You know, Target, I don't think I've ever had that gnocchi soup, but I'm totally down to try it. Just Rastic, there's something about, they know, like, I don't know, they just know they're good wings. They've won so many awards too. It's phenomenal. And like I'm telling you, people who do not like blue cheese love their blue cheese. It's different. It's like, it feels like it's not real blue cheese. They have metal buckets? Shut up. Really? Metal buckets? And like people will buy, like on their menu, you can literally see, like you can buy their blue cheese like by the gallon. It's that popular. Because it's even people who hate it love it. Like hate blue cheese normally love it. I don't know how many sauce choices they have, because I've ordered the same type of chicken wings from them since I was little. Like we always get medium extra wet. Always. Yeah, Fortnite's not for everybody, you know. Is it, you know, Target, maybe if next time I go, I haven't gone to Olive Garden in years, but that does sound good. Had to lay out the room, I'm working on only to realize you want to expand your storage, and now you have to make another K-Dubs, no! All that work! Yikes, really? That's rough. Oh, is that a little snore from my bubby? You're being so good now. Just laying on the desk and not any part on my keyboard, so thank you, bubby. He's literally sleeping on the desk right now because he just likes to be in the room I'm in. He's so sweet to me. 101 sauce choices? That's crazy. That is actually crazy. Ooh, Target, like that doesn't surprise me. Target, I know you got the gift for cooking and stuff. Cooking and baking, that's your jam. Got the gift. But yeah, whenever people like come to Orlando, there's a couple places for food I recommend. Flyers, if you can make it out there. If you want to try like the best chicken wings of your life, you go there. But that's if you're willing to drive out there. Most people don't get to make it out there when I recommend it to them. But everyone makes it out to Miller's Ale House. And that is like my other go-to restaurant. It's a chain, but it's a chain, I think, within Florida. And I think like True Inferno went to Miller's when I recommended it. I know Alex visited Florida and he went to Miller's Ale House when I recommended it. It's just great. And they have like, it's like bar food and stuff. And they have this thing called a Zinger Mountain Melt, and it's so good. I love Miller's. Maybe it's not like a tavern. It's like a family-friendly like bar food, and like it's American food. Is it a Miller's Ale House? Maybe they have some over there, but they don't have any over here, sadly, which I wish they did. I would agree that too. When there's that many flavors, like how many of those have not been used and they're out of date? Really, Deb? That's crazy. Buffalo Wild Wings. Like Jesse and I used to really like Buffalo Wild Wings, but let me tell you, y'all, they destroy my stomach. Destroy my stomach. So when you added all those chests to the junk storage, it was to see what items you use a lot. So now, that makes, K-Dubs, that genuinely does make sense. That totally makes sense. You're like, okay, well, since I do have a lot of these, I need to make a chest for them. That's really smart. That is really smart. I need to work on my storage again. I just haven't done it in a while. Like I don't know, there's so many things I want to do, and I'm just like, I just need to do them. Yeah, I get you, Target. I get you. It's rough out there. They finally did your birthday last night. Ooh, wait, a blue cheese cheesecake. I've never even heard of that before. Is that even good? K-Dubs, I'll try one. And I won't say one bad thing about Ohio, because I'll be at Ohio 2 weeks after that. It'll be weird. I'll be in Ohio. So weird. I don't want to go. I told Jesse I don't want to go, but I'm going. You already got the plane ticket. Tasted like cheesecake, but blue cheese? What? I've like never heard of a combination like that. I'm glad they did your birthday though. That's really good. K-Dubs, how about Mike's and Flyers? They can be side by side for best wings. No, Calvin, you don't need it. No, you don't need to do that, Calvin. So, Deb, and I'm a huge blue cheese person. I am. But I honestly, I judge a lot of places by the taste of their blue cheese. And if your blue cheese is garbage, I won't come back. Because I really like blue cheese. I've never even heard that, Cuddy. That's crazy. But a lot of my family who doesn't like blue cheese, the Flyers is an exception, I'm telling you. You are the only exception. Yeah, it has what is it called again? Crap. Yeah, it does, Target. I'm trying to think of what it's called. Jungle Gyms. Gyms Jungle. I would want to visit it just to say I visited it. Ooh, would they have one close to... Do they have one close to Northern Ohio? Kelvin, are you not a cheese guy? Oh, I'll put it on. I'll put that on like French fries. I'll put it on my chicken wings. I am a sucker for it. They don't? What? How many of them do they have in Ohio? Oh, I didn't know you were lactose, Kelvin. I didn't know that about you. Southwest Ohio. Well, you've already getting me to come out of my shell and go to Ohio in general. It's so funny, the two places I've talked crap about, Ohio and New Jersey. Where am I going next month? Or I guess in a month and a half? Ohio and New Jersey. It's so funny how the universe works. The universe just plays so many jokes on you. I know, Deb. How could I? How could I? You know, Retsum, I don't think I want to go. I want to go to Kentucky to see you and hang out with you. But other than that, that's about it. That's the only reason why I want to go to Kentucky. You know, there's something about I don't know, sports bars. Like, I don't like sports. You guys know that. But a good sports bar, God, I love their food. I love the atmosphere in them. I would try at Chipper Monkey if I were you. Canada. Well, I know. We need to make another trip to Canada. We always say that was our favorite trip was when we went to Canada. It was fantastic. Oh, there definitely is, Retsum. There definitely is. It's Chipper Monkey. I know how it goes. But yeah. We do need to make it to Canada, I know. Alright, but who we got so far? So our Hekalini, yes, a champion is Galaxy Goddess, and our Hekalini, no champion, is Galkaif. Interesting. Ooh, what are you gonna do in Canada, K-Dubs? How does one make pit stop in Canada? You don't even live. How are you making a pit stop there? Your state doesn't even touch Canada. Please explain. Crazy Coot, I have no idea what that means. Oh, your cruise. Duh. I should have known. Can't believe you're taking that cruise. That's going to be awesome. So, wait. Can I ask a question that you promise not to judge me on? Wild Wing Cafe. Isn't that what Kelvin just said? Kelvin, didn't you say Wild Wing Cafe? Oh my god, here's your neighbor, Kelvin. Okay, on your cruise, are you going to Alaska? Your Alaskan cruise, are you actually going to be in Alaska? Oh, it's not a cafe? Oh, okay. Okay. So it's similar but different. Okay, so this is like the world's longest cruise then? Are you having a record for the world's longest cruise? This doesn't make sense. Alaska's like bam. Where are you flying to go on to this? It's a chain? Oh, maybe it's a chain. 7 days? How are you gonna make it from Alaska to Canada on a boat in 7 days? What? And it's probably not even the only... It's Seattle? But I thought Seattle's still far from it. I mean, they do. Cruise ships definitely do. Okay, but adjacent still means it can be far. I understand Canada's really big, but so is Alaska, and it's like out in the middle of nowhere, dude. That just is mind-boggling. The one place Jesse always wanted to visit. He said if he goes anywhere, he wants to go to Alaska. That's like his dream, is to go visit Alaska. Oh, okay, so at night, at night they just book it, so when y'all are sleeping. I don't want to go to Alaska. Jessica can go. I won't go. A cruise to Vancouver? Say hi. Tell her to say hi to Huncho. Well, he's in British Columbia. Is that where Vancouver is? I don't know y'all's geography stuff. I've never been to Alaska either. Ooh, well now you're about to go to Alaska, so now you gotta make a Hawaii trip. Say hi to Huncho for me then. I've never been. The only place in Canada I've been to is Montreal. Welcome back, Big Bear. You know, Retsum, you know, That's the beauty. That's the beauty of being here on Twitch. We're all so wildly different. You know, Kelvin, that sounds terrible. I would not want to do that drive. Oh, see, 70s is perfect for me. Oh my goodness, K-Dubs. Say hi to Huncho for me. Oh, really, Cuddy? That's it? I will say, I was shocked when Huncho drove. So from Seattle, he drove to Seattle Go Fest. And I'm like, how? He did it. Y'all say hi to Huncho for me. And for yourselves. You never been further than north than Tennessee? What? Tennessee's the South. You've never been higher than Tennessee? Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. We gotta take you. I can show you the world. Shining, shimmering, splendid. That's it, Cuddy. That's kind of crazy. Yeah, Kelvin, that sounds terrible. I gotta pace myself with those drives. But I also, like, on road trips, I refuse to drink any liquids because I hate to stop to pee so many times. Like, when I'm going on a road trip, I'm going. Like, when my uncle drove me and Jesse down to Orlando from here, I didn't use the bathroom once. Nope, I'm just going. Mans, though, my uncle drank coffee. I'm like, you're crazy. Stop to pee like 7,000 times. You know, Retsum, now you're talking. Maybe I'll book a flight right now. Love you, Deb. Have a great one. You're the best. Take care. Deb is the best. Deb is the best. Huncho says something about needing to be on a ferry, though. Huncho needs to take some kind of ferry, which is crazy to me. But yeah, I know traveling is super expensive. We don't talk about you, no, 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 no. We don't talk about you, no. Yeah, like if literally, I don't even think I got out of my seat most of the time when I took my road trip with my uncle and Jesse. I was like, nope, we're going there. Well, Bretson, that's easy for you to say. You drive trucks for a living. You're so used to driving. Hey, Cajun. Thank you for the lurky turkey. Nah, but driving is terrible. And when we were on the roads coming down to Orlando, like, we were on the highways in South Carolina. Dude, those roads were garbage. Like, the South Carolina roads were just absolute dog water, dude. Here you go, bubbies. Good boys, good boys. Too crowded? I mean, it wasn't that it was too crowded. It was just, like, everything they needed to repair those roads. I don't mind being in cars. I hate driving. I used to think my mom was crazy. When I was a kid, she would always be like, I hate driving. And I'm like, what? Like, it would be so cool to be able to just drive everywhere. But now that I know how to drive, I hate driving. That's true. Lots of nature out where you live, for sure. Tennessee has lots of nature. That's just so crazy, Retsum. Like, you're telling me, like, there's something, like, the South Carolina roads were really, really bad. You're telling me it's worse in Ohio? For 4 hours, Huncho! 4 hours. You got 4 hours. Go say hi to Huncho. K-Dubs and Huncho. They meet up. Y'all are next to each other for 4 hours. You know, we don't really have that many potholes here. I'll say, like, our roads are pretty good. They're very well maintained. Oh, The Deadliest Catch. My dad used to love that show, Chipper. I haven't been on a Michigan road in like 15 years, so I don't really remember much. Well, because it was, well, Huncho, it was a 13-hour road trip. And we left at like 5 in the morning. But I'm like, I don't know. If there's one thing I am not going to do when I know I'm going on a road trip, is I'm going to have coffee. Man peed so many times. So many times. Why did that, was that, why did Twitch think that the words "they creep" were sussy? Toronto roads are rough. Summer, fall, and construction season. You guys have a scary winter. I'll say, like, the potholes in Orlando weren't great, but, like, we don't really have that many potholes here. I mean, maybe on some of, like, the weird side roads, but we don't really encounter them. Automod is super sussy. People in the city have filmed themselves climbing in a pothole, standing up, and tagged the city to trying to get them fixed. Well, it should not take a city that long to even fix them. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Well, Calvin, I'm sure it doesn't help because, like, you know, you guys have to, like, with how much you guys get snow and stuff, like, you probably have to salt a lot, right? And the salt can destroy your asphalt. Ew, chipper monkey, that's nasty. But I get you. Literally, there's no excuse for how much we pay in taxes. Oh, you know, when you said you've never been more north in Tennessee, I just assumed that's where you lived. My bad. My bad. Yeah, salt destroys. Salt is not good. It does destroy your new driveway. You're so right. You are so right. Brandy! Brandy, oh my god! That was fantastic, Brandy. Way down yonder in the Chattahoochee Coochie. Yep, hotter than a... Yep. It's a lyric. You literally could have taken ownership of it, Brandy, and it would have been all yours. Asphalt. 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 It's an old country song. Oh, K-Dubs knows it. Hey, Rich, I'm so glad you got a gifted sub, friend. Yes, we are just Rastic. That's what I'm hearing. How did that work out for you, Retsum? Asphalt. Asphalt. Hey, then there you go, Retsum. Sounds like a winner chicken dinner, if you ask me. All right, let me take a look at these guesses. Our next guess coming up is sporting at 2,425. Nope. Okay, our next guess is 2,666. We're probably not getting to that one today. If any of you haven't guessed, feel free to exclamation point guess. I have no idea who Alan Jackson is. Trippy, you live in like the most wild place possible in Michigan. Like, y'all get snow all the time, and what I've seen is just insanity in your pictures. That's not a good guess, and I don't think the guess bot likes commas, so try it again. I don't know why the guess bot doesn't like commas. I know Reba McEntire. I don't know Alan Jackson. I mean, a single mom who works 2 jobs, who loves her kids and never stops. Come on. I know that. That's a terrible guess, Just Rassic. Just saying. Calvin, I don't think it'll arrive sometime this year. I'm happy about that too, Ropes. Crazy Coot, I'm glad you know who that is. Oh, really, Jay? I didn't know that. But salt is dangerous for sure. Brandy, I've never heard of that name in my life. Just Rassic, I would quit shiny hunting. I know Garth Brooks. I don't really like country. Oh, what was your question? Sorry. Big Bear's question. Are you getting to your guest today? No, I'm not. I know Conway Twitty, he was that Family Guy joke that one time. He was a joke in Family Guy. Well, I think it was one time. Burn and Zell, guess who got new running shoes for GoFest and more yarn on sale from the Joann's closing? Ooh, that's amazing. GG's. That sounds like you had a really good day. And Cyclops was there. Love it. Love it, love it. Welcome in, Burn and Zell, Cyclops. Happy to have you here. I haven't heard these people. I know Dolly. Who doesn't know Dolly? I don't know these people. I don't know country music. Well, K-Dubs, because what could happen is, you know, like, they could add a new item or something into the game, and then you're going to want a storage for it, so that's smart to do. Brandy, I only knew a couple of those words, because I don't know anything about Daryl Worley, Tennessee River Run. I'm sorry you had to work. I don't know who that is, Retsum. That's a good guess, Burn and Zell. Literally, right, Huncha? That is what he'll be known for, the Family Guy joke. And now, Conway Twitty. And it was just a song. It was him just doing it. You have to do a space. So it's exclamation point guess and then space. But keep in mind, it can't be 1,239 because I'm already at 2,476, which you can see right there. I know, Kelvin. I don't listen to country music. I wasn't raised on country music. Why are you sorry? Don't be sorry. Just try again. You're okay. See, those songs don't sound familiar to me. That doesn't sound too bad, though, K-Dubs. I mean, yeah, like it's a, you know, that's a project, but I feel like you wouldn't regret it. Hey, nice Cajun GG's on that guess. Andy Pop, welcome on in. I know Hootie and the Blowfish. Yes. Nice. GG's, guys, on these guesses. We got lots of you. So far, we've already passed Aquadust's guest and Sportnut's guest, so if they want to re-guess, just let me know. We got a lot of you. But the toxic guesses, I have to call out the toxic guesses. Big Bear at 206,000. Jess Rassick at 109,000. And Shelly at 69,420. The toxic guesses. If you guys want to see what everyone guessed, you can always do exclamation point guesses in chat, and you can look at what everyone else guessed. Oh, Calvin, I didn't know that. I've never listened to the Zac Brown Band. I just know they exist. Oh, I know Uncle Cracker. I know him. You know, Huncho, maybe I'm crazy, but I always liked Family Guy more than either of those shows. No, I don't, Kelvin. I grew up on 80s music and classic rock. That's what my family grew me up on. I know who that is, Crazy Cute. Yeah, so the odds, this is full odds, and even though, like, even if I had a shiny charm, it would still be full odds. The odds are 1 in 4,096. It's standard shiny odds. 1 in 4,096. If you want to re-guess, if you want to re-guess, let me know, and I will delete your guess, and you can try again. Do you want to re-guess? I can let you. Follow me, it'll be alright. Yep. Their name was Bread. You know, I like it. Creative. I did Lucius for sure. I mean, I low-key wanted to magically happen then too, but sadly, I wanted to get it at reset number 1. Did not happen. You know, Futurama was okay, but it just didn't hook me as much as Family Guy. Ooh, I like the cornucopia. That's beautiful, Retsum. That was beautifully put. But yeah, if any of you have guessed, if you want to re-attempt your guess, just let me know. I've heard of Carly Simon, but bread. I have not decided what's for dinner. We kind of pulled an audible and had Waffle House for lunch, so I don't know what we're having for dinner. Probably like something basic. Dang, Ropes, you're addicted to Fortnite. Ropes is addicted to the Fortnite. You know, I only watched like episodes here and there, Futurama, and I didn't hate it. It's just, I was stuck with Family Guy. Jess Rassick, you should not be happy with your guess. We were literally just talking about them earlier, the Butthole Surfers. And Big Bear was like, there's a band out there called Butthole Surfers, and I'm like, there definitely is. Yeah, Redsum, I don't blame you. That's when you just go get fast food for the night and call it a day. You've never heard of Butthole Surfers? Because we were talking about how, like, band names, when you really think about it, they're really weird. And then someone said, but the Butthole Surfers, and I'm like, yeah. Oh, no, what? Have fun, Ropes. It's okay. Ooh, Target, send me some. I'll gladly take that. Mm-hmm. I mean, when you think about it, it's a weird band name. Like, where did they come up with these weirdness? Oh my god, Alcazar, I thought you forgot about us. Hi. Oh my god, hi. Please, please what? Za and Wings? It is, Lucius. It is. Sign me up, Calvin. Retsum, I think that's brilliant. I will do whatever I can, especially on my days off. I will do whatever I can to stay in my PJs. Or if, like, I'm not leaving my house, I just wear my robe the entire day with my PJs underneath. No shame. Even if I'm just, like on my days off and it's a cleaning day, you know, like on Mondays and Wednesdays, I usually just clean around the house. I'm just in my robe, in my PJs, rocking it out. TJ, you work 1 day a week. What do you mean they have you by the balls? You work 1 day a week. I don't think you know what by the balls means. That's true. That is a band. Oh my goodness. JL, lol. You work today and... Okay, sorry. You're working 2 days out of the week. Two out of 7 ain't too bad. That's true. They are all men. That's true. You just get to the point where you drive so much that driving on your day off seems like torture. You know, you should do those things where they deliver your groceries to you. Why was the drive home terrible? Was there a lot of traffic? I'm assuming there was a lot of traffic. Ooh. So did it really hold you guys back? One thing Orlando is good at is crashing, man. Yep. So, like, Orlando is just so crowded, and it's just like a wreck. There's wrecks everywhere, and constantly redirecting traffic. It's a nightmare. It's really a nightmare. So what was your shift today, TJ? It kind of sucks that you had like a shift in the middle of the day. Getting off at 5 is kind of stinky. 2 to 6. You had a full... I love you, T, and I'm trying not to... You worked for 3 hours and you're complaining? I'm gonna do it anyways. What's going on, Enigma? How you doing? Welcome on in. Okay, we're all judging TJ right now, right? Like, we all are. I'm sorry. You have it good. He literally, man, says work had him by the balls, and I'm like, oh, well, what was your shift? 2 to 6, and I didn't even stay the entire time. TJ left you on Minecraft to go to work for 4 hours, then says you just got busted. Busted, T. Allison, I hope we get that Arceus. Why did you leave early? Why did you only work for 3 hours? I've done like 14-hour shifts before. I remember at Target working. There was one day, it was the first Go Fest I did, because I didn't realize it was like creeping up on us, and it was the first Go Fest in Chicago, the first ever Go Fest, and I forgot to take the time off, so I was swapping with a bunch of people so I could get my shifts covered, and I worked from 7:30 a.m. that day to midnight, so I could get my shifts covered. It was kind of crazy. I don't even remember how many like meal breaks I had. Hey, Druzy Bear, welcome in. I'm happy to have you here. I hope you're doing well. Because you didn't want to be there? Right, but getting paid is nice. You know, it's so nice to get a paycheck. But yeah, 4 hours ain't bad. You just should have done the 4 hours. Yeah, I don't know. So when I first started working for Target, like they would give me like these silly little 4 and 5 hour shifts, and I'm like, don't do this to me. Like, when I'm coming to work, like, I am taking time out of my day to come to work. Like, give me a full shift. Like, if I'm gonna work, like, let's work me. You know what I'm saying? I know your job sucks. I understand that your job sucks. No one wants to be at work. Do you think I wanted to work for Target? No. Do you think I wanted to wake up at 2 a.m. every morning to go to Target? No, I did not. I'm not saying your job doesn't suck, but all of our jobs suck. So the reality of the matter is you're going to go from one sucky job to another sucky job. No, lurking. No, come back. No. TJ. Listen, mister. Uh-huh, that's what I thought. Talk to us. Cuddy, apparently you want to go work at Publix. You want to go work for Publix, apparently. But also Target. Target literally had the audacity to schedule employees for like 4 hours. Like, I've seen 3-hour shifts before. And it's like, what's the point for them to even show up? No, Subway is really good. It just upsets my stomach. My week is going amazing. How's yours, Druzy Bear? Yeah, no hiding. Oh my goodness, Bernadzel, imagine. That would have been hilarious. That would have been hilarious, Bernadzel. Yeah, so I had a couple different, like jobs at Target. So, like, there was one time where I would go in at 10:30 in the morning. I'm sorry, at 10:30 at night. I would go in at 10:30 at night, and then I would leave at, like, 6 a.m. And I'd never actually leave at 6 a.m., though. It would always be, like, after store opening. Because, I mean, we were remodeling the store, and I was in charge of the remodel. And then, after that, I was the opening manager, but I'd have to get there super early because I had to do the truck. But then when the pandemic happened, they were like, oh, no, we need the truck earlier. We need to get the truck done earlier so it can be on the shelf and ready for people. And I'm like, okay. You had to sample kiwis today? That's so fun. So did you, like, eat them? Oh, yeah, Target. I worked at food. I've done food AF before. Well, so when you were sampling kiwis, were you just giving out free samples of kiwis? I'm not a manager anymore. I just stream on Twitch now. Yeah, that's true, Retsum. There is no part-time. TJ, what's the problem with giving? So you didn't even have to push product or anything. You just had to give out kiwi. That sounds like an awesome day, and you can just stand there, talk to people, whatever. Like, Sign me up. I'll do that. I'll sample kiwi. Well, I mean, you know, that's why you don't just like stand. You walk around a little, walk around a little bit in your station. You know, make sure your knees don't get locked up. And if you just talk to people, even though you don't want to talk to people, it will make the time go by a little faster. I sure hope so, Allison. That's true. And you know, I feel like a lot of the job is good or bad depending on the people you work with. Oh my god, Retsum. Oh my god, Retsum, that would be hilarious. Kiwi is sus. You have a cart? Well, you can still kind of walk around the cart and stuff and, you know, maybe clean up some products that are next to, like, you're probably close to an aisle or something. You can make that look all pretty. Stuff to keep you not bored. I had to unload 2,000-piece trucks. And my bosses at Target told me a truck should take 2 hours to unload, no matter how big it is. And I'm like, but you know, if I had a 900-piece truck, I'd get it done really fast. But you're telling me if my truck is 1.8K or my truck is 2.5K, it's still going to take me 2 hours. They'd be like, no matter what, it's 2 hours. I'm like, that makes no sense. There's more product on the. They were corrupt. They were brainwashed. 2 hours. I'm like, but you're not giving me any more people. How is it still gonna take me 2 hours to load a 1.8K versus a 2.5K? Makes no sense. It makes no sense. I'm like, cool, so you're giving me more people. No. It should just still take you 2 hours. I'm like, how does that make sense? Yeah. And we had one unloader. We had one unloader, and then we had one person to help push things down through the line, and then we had, I believe it was 6 people on the line. So it was like, you know, so these people would take this kind of product and the other people on the other side would take this kind of product. It was crazy. It was so poor. It was so poorly done. And it was a hard job. And Target's warehouses, I am convinced they don't have any accountability in those warehouses, because those trucks that I would get, there was so many safety hazards in them. Like, holy crap, the amount of safety hazards. It was so bad. Like, broken pallets and things just flown everywhere. Like, literally, I will never forget. They put a pallet of water on top of a pallet of tissue, of toilet paper. And then, so when I came in, it was just the biggest mess of a truck I've ever seen in my life. Tell me how that made sense. Who would put pallets of water, like 24 packs of water, on toilet paper? Who would think to do that? Hi, Alex. How are you? I don't know what that means, but welcome in. And Alex, welcome on in. Oh, Retsum, you think so? I don't know. I mean, I turned out okay. I don't know, like, I think, like, when it comes to, like, a job, like, when I'm, like, working at, I don't know, like, both of my parents, like, work really, really hard, so I guess I kind of got that gene when I'm at a job. If I'm at home, I'm doing nothing. But, yeah. Oh, no, Big Bear, I did not. Did you send them to me? No, Cuddy, they should not. They should not. Really. It made no sense. And I remember, like, when I would have double trucks, they would be like, why are you still unloading? I'm like, I don't know, Karen. Maybe it's because I had 2 trucks to unload, and you still scheduled my team members 4 hours. Karen. And they're like, well, 2 hours for the first truck and 2 hours for the second truck. I'm like, okay, well, then what about the time it takes for them to clock in, get their equipment, walk all the way to the back, and don't forget their 15-minute break. Oh, you want to forget about their 15-minute break? Got it. And then, you know, oh, well, they're going to want to clock out on time, and they're going to want to do this and going to want to do that, and they're going to have to Listen, Karen, you think 4 hours is enough to unload 2 trucks? That's crazy. Oh, I went through it, y'all. Y'all saved, let me tell you, y'all saved me from Target. Y'all saved me. You have no idea. You all have no idea. You saved me from that hellhole. Like, seriously. Anyways, how's y'all's day? Sorry, I just had flashbacks to my old job. Help me get out of this. Help me get out of this. Well, I had Waffle House, TJ, so I am doing spectacularly. I would be doing better if I got a shiny Arceus, but, like, I don't know if that's possible. I know, Bernadone, you probably don't know what any of that means. And, like, I understand. I get it. You guys don't know any of that means. But just know it's like, these big retailers, they're corrupt. Absolutely corrupt. Yeah, send me some, Big Bear. Send me some. You're eating Subway. Rach, I do. Honestly, Allison, I talk so fast sometimes, and, like, I don't even realize it. It's just because it's like... Literally, I don't know, like, randomly, like, I'll be, like, in the zone of something, and then I'll, like, think of something terrible from my job, and I'll, like, have to, like, it'll, like, stress me out, and it'll really put me in a funk, so I have to, like, make sure I try to snap out of it. Subway's really good. What kind of sub do you get there? You work at a car plant as a material handle. As a material handle. Your job does a real number? For sure, for sure. I know Target can't hurt me anymore, and I have to remember that. But it sucks because I was good at it. Like, I was really good at it. So it's like, oh. Hi, Placid. How, Alexis? No, don't send me back, Alexis. I can't go back there. I can't, ever. It did bad stuff to my mental health. They're so funny because, like, I'll show you Gem or someone building something incredible, and then it's, like, Skiz, and he's placed, like, 4 blocks. And he, like, saying he built Etho. You know, Skiz isn't known for his building, right? Like, Skiz is just, like, funny, right? Like, he's not known for his building, from what I understand. So, yeah, Retsum, prom. You got prom. Good, yes. She needs to have a jacket. It's so funny. It's like, you know, when you're, you know, I love my dad. I'm such a, you know, a daddy's girl. And it's like, you know, I'll be wearing my nice, you know, dress to homecoming, and then I'll have just, like, my dad's oversized jacket over it or something. Like, it's so silly. How you doing, Placid? Welcome in. How you doing, Alexis? Kid Cash, you just got home from doing a lucky trade and got a shiny Scatterbug. Good IVs? Question mark? Target, I am right there with you. Oh my goodness, the oversized dad jacket. Yes, yes. That's awesome. I love it. What's the server y'all been playing on? Private one. A fancy one. Huncha. I'm on a content creator Minecraft server with a few people that aren't content creators, but they're within the space of the content creators. I'm on an SMP. I don't know what SMP stands for, but I'm on a whitelisted SMP. But I don't know what that stands for. But that's what I'm on. I've been on, it's a server that Brandy's a part of. A 12, 15, 15, that's not bad, Kid Cash. That's really not bad. That's pretty good. What is it going to evolve to? Like, what kind of pavilion? You always find it funny when upper management gets pissy about doing it. Literally, it's like, yeah, you know, it says it'll take 6 hours for me, but you've scheduled me 4. It's Alexis, you get it, you get it. I didn't know it meant survival multiplayer. How am I supposed to know? I don't know. Yeah, we're coming in on the 2,500. Hopefully we get it, hopefully. No, you are not, TJ. And technically, I haven't created Minecraft content, technically. But it originally was for people who were creating content around Minecraft. But you could create content around Minecraft. Oh, Polar! That's not really a popular one. That's awesome, Kid Cash. Congratulations. Now we gotta get lucky so we can have a fun trade for GoFest. I have not tried. Oh, are you talking about Pixelmon, Alexis? I've heard a few people in the chat talk about Pixelmon, but I've never tried it myself. Is that a Minecraft content creator? I'm not familiar with 72D. I only watch B00 100, and then while I'm waiting for his new content to come out, which he takes a while because he builds extravagant things, and he's got children. He's busy. I watch Scar on B Dub's off time. Yeah, maybe I gotta try it, Alexis. I do. Yeah, I'm a lucky friends with a few people here too, but I feel like it's not enough. I need to get more lucky friends. Like, I had way more lucky friends last time than right now. Like, but I've gotten friendship with everyone, I think, going to Go Fest. Like, I'm trying. What's that, Brandy? All right, Huncho, I'm sending you a gift for tomorrow so we can try to get lucky. But, like, and I'm lucky friends with people, but, like, I haven't even planned a single lucky trade. You have 12? Oh, you have more than me. I think I have maybe, like, 7 right now going to Go Fest. Oh, Brandy, sounds like I would die in 5 seconds. TJ, what do you... Oh, 2 builders, 2 tools. That sounds scary. I would not do well in that. Oh, 7 days. It sounds like, you know, dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die. Alrighty, folks, here is whopping 2,500. Yeah, I have K-Dubs is a lucky friend. Scarlet's a lucky friend. Squid is a lucky friend. Cyclops is a lucky friend. One of my UK friends, I don't know if they've announced that they're going, so I'm going to keep it under wraps, but they're going to Go Fest. So I have 5. I think I have 5 lucky friends right now going to Go Fest. Oh, 6, because ropes. I have 6 going to Go Fest that I know of. And last time I had too many lucky friends to, like, actually make it work, so yeah. Welcome back, Hector. Burn and Zell, I'm gonna give you a brand new guess, okay? Re-guess. Try again. Alright, and Aquadust, I'm returning your guess, and Sportnut, I'm clearing out your guess. The next one is Cajun American at 2,534. So, when we get to your guess, I'll remove it so you can re-guess. Yeah, just experience it once. I want to do, like, one of those, like, life series, Brandy. Like, I know you and Mac did something similar like that. I want to try something like that once. Literally, K-Dubs, I can't get lucky friends with Steve or Trippy either, and I just don't understand why. It's like I'm cursed or something. You got a 14, 14, 13 Entei Dynamax. Found a weird strat of using the same typing as the boss. Really? How long does it end up taking you, Huncho? Yeah, I want to try something like that, Brandy. One day. Ooh, your guess is 5891. If you want to record it into the bot so we can have it saved, do !guess 5891. We'll guess and then space 5891, but you don't have to if you don't want to. Yeah, I want to do one, Big Bear. All right, Brandy, you want to host one? And Big Bear and I are already signed up. Already signed up, me and Big Bear. Yeah, I know. Oh, the one, I think I heard you talk about it. I would have to see the times. We just have to see if the times would work for me. But also, if they want me to create content around it, I don't know. 'Cause I've never attempted really Minecraft content, so I don't know what direction I'd want to go. Your 100 G-Max Charizard is maxed. Oh my goodness, Huncho! Literally, I need to give you guys my phone and just help me get good with Dynamax. Like, I have 55 Dynamax Mons, but, like, I feel like I don't know what to invest in and stuff. It's stressful. That's so cool. I don't have any Hundo G Maxes. I do have a 98 Metagross that's Dynamax, and I'm like, it's so good. It's so good. I have invested a lot of resources into that sucker. Like, but the thing is like I've done lots of Dynamax raids, and all of them are just garbage IVs, and I'm like, I don't like to invest in something that's not good, because the material you need to invest in your Pokemon is the same materials you need to even join a Dynamax raid. So it's like, ugh. Hector, the pain, the pain. What do I call a sad strawberry? A sad berry? I don't know. Kid Cash, and that's why I'll never make another account, because I know what the terror that would come with it. That would destroy me. Oh, a blueberry, but they're two different fruits. But I guess that's a joke. Okay, I'll give you this. Welcome on in, Litton. Entei, I think is Blastoise. I think is the preferred Mon, but there's so many different ways to it. But I know Blastoise is pretty tanky in the D Max raids, right? Building competitions. Oh lordy, I would draw. You know what? I would make in a building competition. I'd like a dirt house or something. A dirt house. See, I've never traded a Dynamax ever. Ever. You know, Retsum, nothing wrong with that. You can make your little hobbit hole. We need to set up the Chosen Challenge and let people join. Pally said we can set up a temp server to host it. Remind me. It's like a one-time 3-hour session to play a Minecraft game together. I don't know what that is, but that sounds kind of cute, Brandy. I'm down. Brandy, whatever you do, I'm down. You have my full trust. Whatever Brandy wants to do, I'm joining. And you only upgrade shield at what, Huncho? You watched a bit of Horizon on Netflix. The last episode, part 1, you recognize one of the voices. Ooh, that's cool. That's cool. Sorry you missed that, but you said only upgrade the shield at. So when do you only upgrade the shield? Listen, I have not installed the new storage thing for my Switch, and I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea where I put it. My dad got me this ginormous thing for my storage for the Switch, and I don't even know where I put it, and it was expensive. I'm guessing they mean Pokemon Horizons. I'm guessing. I could be wrong, though. I don't know where I put my SD card. I have no idea. I haven't watched it, so I don't know, Litton. I don't know. And Alter and teams, each one has to submit a chosen item to Alter first. If you're not first, you lose hearts and event. Oh, Brandy, that sounds spicy. And 1 3-hour session ain't bad at all. Oh, so you only do either attack or shields. You don't even bother with the heal. No, for me, my dad got me a new SD card for my Switch because he got it for me for Christmas because I couldn't do like updates for things. I can't download any new games without archiving some, and I haven't installed it in my Switch because I haven't, and I don't even know where I put the SD card anymore. Like, I genuinely have zero clue where I put it. Brandy, I'd try that. Well, no. I don't know. I know where the one that's there is currently at. I don't know where the one my dad got me. I don't know where I put that one. Well, Brandy, I'd want it to be rigged so I win. Yeah, I don't know where I put the new SD card. I genuinely have zero clue. I'm sure if I looked hard enough I could find it, but I don't even know where to start. I should, because I can't download any games or anything on my Switch anymore. Like, everything is full to the brim. I mean, it would be... I have, like, these little things right here, like, that hold my games, but it's not in here. If I cleaned up my mini ears and stuff, I'm sure I'd find it. But, like, my dad got me, like, a 128 gig or something, and I'm like, that sounds great. I don't remember what my current one... I don't know what my current one is. I know, I guess I need the Switch too. But I'd still need to get a USB with that one too, I'm sure. I genuinely... So I remember trying to put it in my thing, in my Switch, and I didn't know what to do to actually convert it over, and it was like, your save files, da-da-da-da-da-da, and I was like, oh, I have to take it out. And then after I took it out, I don't know where I put it. Because I just tried to put it in, and they were like, no, your games, no. Oh, wait, it already calls? Well, I think I had a case for it, Alexis, I think. So I imagine I would have put it in the case that it came in. Like that little, like, clear thing. Brandy, that sounds like a perfect time to take a nap if you ask me. Perfect time. Oh, absolutely. But 256, that's amazing. How much storage did the Switch originally come with? Anyway, shield, unless you have up to 3, then you attack. So, Hunter, this is actually a lot easier than I thought. It came with... Okay, first of all, that's a crime. The fact that Switch only came with 32 originally? That is a crime in itself. What game is less than 32 gigs? Love you, Brandy. Mwah, mwah, mwah. $32 is like what? Only 2 games. That's crazy. Minecraft can get quite large though, Huncho. 32 is not a lot though. That's only a couple. Are they really, Big Bear? I don't know. I've run out of space on my Switch. I've had to... There's been so many times I've had to archive games. It's not enough for me. It's just not enough for me. I mean, I had Animal Crossing on this. I had Pokemon. I had over 10 games on this. Maybe, I mean, I think I even had more. I have too many. And I don't know if it's also a difference that most of my games are downloaded, like digital copies rather than physical copies. I have a lot of digital downloads. And I think those are more than the cartridges, correct? No, game memory is never enough. I think some of these are way more than that. I mean, the ones I own have to be more than that because I never have enough storage. Like, I've archived so many games, so many. Just to download Unite. But now there's an update that I can't even do because I don't have enough space. But yeah, I have digital copies of most of my stuff. No, Fortnite is absurdly large, and I hate doing Fortnite updates. Like, they need to do something about the amount of storage it takes, because it's literally absurd. It's genuinely absurd how much space it takes up. They really need to work on that. Oh, well, then that's mostly what I own, like Mario and Pokemon. And I'm assuming Animal Crossing would be in that. Well, there you go. I mean, right there, I have 4 main series Pokemon games right on the first one. So, I mean, if they took up you know, let's kind of meet in the middle and say they took up 8 each. 8, 8, 8, 8. 8 times 4 is what? 16 times 2. So that's 32 gigs just right there if that were to meet in the middle. Literally, I don't want... You're so right. Like, I don't want to see all these random... You're so right, Retsum. I don't want to see any of those creative maps and stuff. Yeah, Big Bear, they're hoping we forgot about it. I'm convinced. They're hoping we forgot about it, and then they can just keep doing what they're doing. Y'all, what chore should I give Jesse while I'm gone? I can make him find my SD card and then install it properly. He needs to make me a new sub badge for you guys because I need to get some new sub badges out soon. What are the chores? What should you order from Papa John's? Pineapple pizza, easy. Always the answer is pineapple pizza. K-dubs. I mean, I feel like they're easy asks. He could do 1 or 2 more things. Literally, I don't even want Reload or OG. I just want Battle Royale. That's literally all I want. Just Battle Royale. I freaking love pineapple pizza. Call me crazy. Maybe Arceus likes pineapple pizza too. I mean, pineapple pizza is freaking delicious to me. I don't know. It adds a nice juiciness to pizza that I feel like is necessary. It's like, mwah, mwah, mwah. It's funny how the Battle Royale part of Fortnite was added to get people interested in playing and has... literally, it's so funny. That is the main Fortnite now, right? Like, it used to be Fortnite, like Save the World or something. Ooh, Rets, I'm speaking my language. Target is not speaking my language. Yeah, I need to do the transfer data. That's what I need to do. There was too many... I think I know what you're saying, Alexis, but there was a... I think my Twitch registered that those were websites or something. It's being weird, but... I need to do, like, an install, transfer data, stuff like that. I just inserted it and got confused, and I was like, oh, crap. But now I just don't know where my SD card is, so... I'm doing great. I'm, like, the worst millennial in the world. I'm so bad with technology. Like, I'm incredibly garbage with technology. I'm gonna be honest. Okay, guys, Shiny Arceus doesn't exist for me. See, Retsum, and that's dinner for the future. That's thinking ahead. That's thinking ahead, Retsum. Well, what's crazy, Big Bear, is in Fortnite, like, when you bought, you had to buy Save the World. You don't have to buy, like, Fortnite's a free game, but if you wanted to play Save the World, you had to buy that. Hector, it's such a good song. It's so good. Everything about Sabrina's so good. Yeah, and then you still have to buy it, which is crazy. And it's still not free, right? Yeah, I don't even know how much Save the World is. I don't know anyone who plays Save the World. Yeah, I'm just gonna continue to play Fortnite, the Fortnite I know. And that's fine with me. $13, I mean, isn't terrible, though. Literally, when I'm not looking for it is... You're so right. When I'm not looking for it is exactly when I'm gonna find it. Alcazar, why aren't you listening to my father? You know, if there's anything you've learned in life, it should be not to listen to my father. Did you see him in my new mini ears? They sent me a picture of him in my mini ears, TJ. Have you seen it? He's wearing my mini ears. My dad loves Phil Collins. Phil Collins is one of his favorite artists. Wrexham, he would not care about that. Ooh, you used to play Save the World? Nice. I like Phil Collins. My dad's favorite artists were Phil Collins and George Michael. Rest in peace, George Michael. You know, so Big Bear, I remember one of our community members, Colin the Mad Lad. I remember, was it him? No. It was Tyler Boland. He plays Phasmo now, but he used to stream Pokemon Go. I played with him once, and he said he would get he has so many V-Bucks from when he would get daily V-Bucks. And I was like, wait, what? That sounds cracked. Well, Kelvin, that's fair. I did say that. My dad is sussy, that's why. Well, Phil Collins wrote all the Tarzan music. He wrote the Tarzan music. What am I supposed to do? Not include some of the greatest soundtracks in all of Disney history? Like, man's made just absolute genius moves with Tarzan. Literally, every time those 3 Tarzan songs come on, I freaking max volume like I think I'm in a concert. Like, Big Bear, if I remember correctly, I think he still gets V-Bucks, like, now. That's true. He was in Genesis. That's so true. No, I genuinely, like, I really love that man's voice. Huncho, you have all these V-Bucks? Bro, go buy some V stuff with your V-Bucks and use my code. Which Lion King song did he do? Go use code Jessie Rachel and buy some stuff. I'm sure you want Sabrina Carpenter, right? Who doesn't? The Founders Pass. That sounds fancy. So you're like grandfathered into it, Huncho? Still gets V-Bucks, they just locked it behind quests. Interesting. Ah, because you don't... Yeah, I get you, Huncho. I just like to do the zero build, that stuff like... I didn't know... That's crazy, I didn't realize he did that. It's Kelvin, I do not bring out the lighter, no. I'd have to go find one, because apparently finding a lighter in this house is impossible. Oh, really? Shady used to do it too? Wow! Wow, having V-Bucks as a login reward seems like the greatest thing ever. You'll Be in My Heart, that's from Tarzan. Kelvin, he has 50 million of them and we can never find them. Did he really? Oh, I didn't even look at this thing yet. I'm almost resetting and I'm like, I haven't even checked out this Arceus yet. I'm like getting ahead of myself here. Sometimes when I do the same thing, you know, 100 plus times in a stream, I guess I just... Did he really? No way. I thought, like, didn't Elton John have something to do with some of them? He did, yeah, Elton John. I actually really love Elton John. No, you're good. I am a big Elton John gal. Like, literally, the moment I hear Daniel from Elton John, I'm sold. I love Elton John. There's just something about that man that just calms me down. My dad introduced me to Elton John when I was really young, and then I became obsessed. Oh my goodness, I didn't even know there was an Eevee Squishmallow. Wait, what song was not deserving of an Oscar? I did not know that, Jalika. That's gonna have to look it up. But yeah, Kelvin, Jesse has like 50 million, and I can never find them. He always loses them. You had to play for like at least 10 to 15 minutes? Oh no, heck no. If it's garbage, I ain't interested. You'll Be in My Heart is an amazing song. It is totally worthy of a heckin' Oscar. That song is brilliant. You know, back in the day, Disney songs were brilliant. I mean, some of them are now, but they're just not as strong as the 90s. I never check his pockets, and I've regretted it. I've washed some awful things. I've washed his plus plus. I've washed cigarettes, and then there's just tobacco all over my clothes. It's quite terrible, Kelvin. I don't check pockets, and I have definitely reaped the consequences of that. Why am I in the 2,500s here? Why couldn't my first hunt go easy on me? And if you guys haven't done so, make sure you get your guesses in. If you haven't gotten your guesses in for how many resets for Arceus shiny. Oh, Kelvin, you're absolutely right. Cuddy, because they're both amazing. Agreed. 90s and early 2000s were iconic. You're a chipper monkey. You're right. But at the end of the day, it sucks because I was like, cool, now he's going to go spend money on more. And I will tell you, I had to clean tobacco out of the washer, out of all the clothes. It kind of sucked. Well, let me tell you. Not my finest moment. And I told him, I was like, well, if you didn't smoke cigarettes, this wouldn't have happened. And I'm right. It wouldn't have happened. Ooh, Jalika with the Minecraft. Well, Disney movies, right, Calvin? No. The 1980s did not have good Disney movies. The Little Mermaid came out in 1989 and saved Disney. I beat Cuddy, hair flip, yes I am. Say that one more time so the people in the back can hear you. You are right. Yes, I am. Oh, movies in general. My mom heckin' loves, like, all the 80s movies. But it didn't do amazing, Chipper Monkey. The Little Mermaid is what, you know, did their, like, Renaissance era. Saved them. Even though, like, I'm gonna be honest. Ariel is probably my least favorite princess. I don't dislike her. I like Ariel, but if I were to list out my favorite, she would be at the bottom. Sorry. I know some people are probably like, Rachel, how could you say that? But it's true. Ariel is my least favorite, and that's Jesse's favorite. Oliver and Company was good. But it wasn't like groundbreaking and stuff. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in, friends. No, Who Framed Roger Rabbit is iconic. You are so right. Who Framed Roger Rabbit was so different. Calvin, I'll never forget my mom like making me watch like 16 Candles and like Breakfast Club and all that. Like I had to watch all of those, which I liked them. But, like, I don't know. I feel like those movies, it was like I liked it when I was a kid, but if I were to watch them now, I wouldn't like them. I don't know. I think because they're just so, like, over-glorified. But they're not bad movies. No, I have never seen Jurassic Park. I know. I have never seen Jurassic Park. But their ride at Universal is one of my favorites. I don't know. I'm a sucker for a good ride. And let me tell you, Universal has a couple of them. My favorite rides at Universal are Jurassic Park. The Mummy is really, really good. And I like the Harry Potter stuff. I like the Gringotts one. Wait, well, you guys are giving me too much homework. Oh, my dad loved Mel Brooks. Hasn't Mel Brooks kind of gone off his rocker a little bit? And I've seen Monty Python, but it's been a really, really long time. Like, I know, like, maybe two jokes from Monty Python that I still remember, but, like, it's been a long time. You guys just can't keep giving me homework when I haven't even done the homework you guys assigned me, like, 3 years ago. You have a... Oh, well, maybe it's, maybe it's like a different form of deerling you don't have, or maybe it's like a sawsbuck you don't have, or maybe it could be like an authentic or or like can be an artisan Sinistee or what Sinistra or whatever. Because it'll like register for forms and stuff. You went to T-Rex was just broken. Are you serious, Cuddy? That's the coolest part. And it was just hanging there. That's so funny. Is he? See, I don't even know how old he is. Hey, what's going on, Bernice? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for being here. Yeah, Mean Girls. I know. I need to watch Mean Girls. Even though Lindsay Lohan is smelly, I know. I know. Rachel, watch Mean Girls. Dang, it really said question marks for Tadbulb? That's weird. You know, it's like hunts when I think of that, Alexis. I'm like, thank goodness I don't have to hunt that anymore. It was a terrible one. It was a terrible one. Definitely do not miss it. Are you guys ready to see what a shiny Arceus looks like? I have seen it at Star Wars, yes. Have some faith in me. And I've seen Star Wars the correct order. 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. I've seen it in the correct order, too. Zero faith in me. I mean, I guess I understand. But come on. The longest hunt I've done was probably, I was Masuding for a shiny Sunkern, and it took me almost 5,000 eggs. That is probably my longest shiny hunt. It was really, really, really miserable. And Masuda method is just not fun. Well, you should have faith in me, even if it's just a little ounce of faith. I'll take a little ounce. I'll take it. I know, I don't know why. It took me almost 5,000 for Sunkern. I don't know why. It was really terrible. It was really, really terrible. Because, you know, like, Sunkern is glitched in Scarlet Violet. And it doesn't show up in outbreaks. When you do a grass encounter sandwich, it doesn't increase anywhere where it spawns. And its shiny odds are always going to be full odds no matter what. Like, even if you do, like, a shiny power for grass, it's still going to be full odds. Like, it's broken in the game, so I decided to Masuda it. And I was like, cool, it'll make it easier to shiny hunt it. For me, I guess not. What was not a good choice, but yeah, it was the second to last Pokemon I needed for my shiny dex for Scarlet Violet. And that took forever. The last one I ended up getting was Finian, but Finian didn't take me nearly as long. Yeah. Good thinking, JL. Good thinking. But yeah, I've seen Star Wars. You know what, Cuddy? You need to go to Hollywood Studios and you need to check out the Star Wars area. They have one of the best rides in all of Disney, and it's called Rise of the Resistance. It's really good. It's probably one of my favorite rides I've ever been on. It was genuinely so cool. One you're doing right now is you're going for a shiny alpha. Shiny alpha. Where did I get alpha from? You're going for a shiny Dialga reset in BDSP. Oh my goodness. Worst thing to do is second ever reset. Oh no! First was the shiny alpha Snorlax. It took you 5 hours. 5 hours for shiny alpha Snorlax isn't terrible, but it's definitely not ideal. Were you just doing like the reset of where the static spawn was? You've been on the Rise of the Resistances. So good. Kelvin, your comment just made my brain turn to goo. Like, that is some hardcore gooage right there, my friend. Like, how long did it take you to write that sentence because you know it wasn't, or those questions because you know it wasn't correct? Yeah, I was doing that too, Bernice. It took me, I forgot how long it took me to get the shiny alpha Snorlax, but the one good thing about the Snorlax is at least it's like kind of right at the beginning. You know, you just take that little turn and then it's like right there. I definitely love doing shiny alphas, alpha hunts. One of mine, the Luxray, I think, I went for a shiny alpha Luxray. And even though it's like right at the beginning of a fly point, it took me a really long time. It was like 1,500 something. Well, you want me to tell you something that's even worse, Cuddy? The Fast Pass used to be free. Used to be free. I don't own Hulu. I don't, well, so for me, like, these reset hunts aren't too bad because, like, I'm talking to y'all. Y'all make the hunt go a little faster, I'm gonna be honest. So fast passes used to be free, and then there's like 2 different types of fast passes. It's like the fast passes for the best rides are like 20 bucks a piece. But then if you want to do like the normal rides, it's like, hey, spend 36 bucks and you get this many at a time for the other tier rides. It's so stupid. It's Retsum, the fact that Disney used to not be $200 a day to get in. No, I don't have any of those, Chipper. I know, so Disney used to be affordable. That's what Walt Disney wanted. That's what Mr. Walt wanted. That is what he wanted, and is that what he got now? You know, right when he kicked the bucket, they're like, cool, let's take his vision, throw it out. Throw it out. It's quite sad. I know. I know. Yep. Ruined the beauty of Disney. I know. But what's crazy is I still go and I still pay it because I just feel like a kid every time I go in. I know, they literally blamed... They like blamed so many things, Retsum, like, because, you know, like, they release, like, you know, revenue, like, increase, like, earnings, and they release, like, numbers on, like, guests in the park and all that, and they did not blame themselves for people not coming in the park. It was, like, so diluted. It was like, oh, it's because of the recession, and it's because of the X, Y, and Z, and it's like, no. We'd go to Disney if we could afford it. Literally, Huncho. And what's sad is there's so many great things still about Disney, but it could be better. Like, it could be affordable. So the hotel, my dad, I was telling the chat the other day. So there's this hotel that's right next to Magic Kingdom, and it's called the Contemporary. And what makes it so cool is, 1, it's right next to Magic Kingdom, so you can literally walk to it, and you can see the fireworks at night. But 2, it has the monorail, and it goes straight through the hotel. And my dad, as a kid, loved it, and he's always wanted to stay at the Contemporary. So I was like, okay, like, I know it'd be expensive, but, like, let me look up how much it would be a night. Guess how much, Huncho, it was a night. Just take a wild guess how much it was a night when I looked it up. You know, Bernice, and I don't like the millions of sequels. I don't. I like I'm a 90s gal. I love the 90s movies were my favorite. Oh, Huncho, you're being generous. Double that. Double that, and that's the per night. It was over $1,000 a night. You know, honestly, Universal Halloween Horror Nights, like, that is fantastic. Absolutely go to it, and it's affordable. Hey, what's going on, Sky Fargo? And, like, Huncho, that's not even the most expensive hotel there. It's not even the most expensive hotel. Huncho, if we go to Disney again, I'm gonna show you all the strats, and we're gonna spend more than like 1 or 2 nights there, and like we're gonna hotel hop because that's free. Because once you're in the resort, you can go to any hotel, you can do anything. Huncho, I know all the strats now. I'm taking you to the bougie hotels. We're gonna pay for a cheap one, and I'm gonna take you to the bougie one, and we'll use their pool. Literally, in Retsum, it doesn't even come with that. Doesn't even come with that. Cuddy, you know, literally that happens to me all the time. The moment I want to get a video, they just stop. Yeah, so like we could have taken a bus to like a hotel we don't even stay at and just like chill there. And like we can go shopping, we can go do whatever activities they have. I know all the strats now. We're literally, when I went for Christmas, we spent an entire day hotel hopping. Like me, my aunt, my mom, and TJ, we spent a whole day hotel hopping because, you know, you could see all the different themes and just, it was just so much fun. And like we got to see all the Christmas decorations. And they make these like giant gingerbread houses for Christmas. So we were also looking at those. And they're like Disney themed. Yeah, you can be bougie. Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. I would, yeah, I would not. Well, so, Cuddy, with Neff, I could leave the door open and Neff would not care. Like, Neff knows how good he has it. He has no desire to go outside. Peach is a little curious, so I don't trust her. I'm like, nope, nowhere near outside for you. You know, Toy Story 2 is fantastic, Bernice. I've never watched 4, though. I've never watched 4, and I'm okay with not watching 4. Yeah, but we don't need all these remakes. I just want unique concepts. I want unique, new, and fresh concepts. It just wasn't needed. Yeah, and now they're making a 5. Like, wasn't it Tom Hanks who literally, like, posted a picture that he's recording for 5? Like, as we speak. How you doing, Sky, though? Happy to have you here. Well, so, like, I mean, maybe, I don't know, I guess my cats just don't have a desire to go. Has your roommate always let your cats just like that, Cuddy? Like, always just go outside like that? Because they get, like, addicted. They're like, oh, yeah. Yeah. Can't milk the cow if it's dead? I mean, hopefully the live action craze is dead. It's based on Bo Peep's story? Do we need Bo Peep's stories, though? I mean, I don't know. I thought Bo Peep was, like, that girl, but I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Oh, Kelvin, only $9,159 per night? What a steal. And Big Bear, oh my god. Since they moved when it's nice out, you get... You know, that's what... Cuddy, I get that. I feel like that's a legitimate, like, concern. So, like, that's why I'm glad I kind of never taught Neff or Peach, like, to go outside. Because I don't want them, like, curious. Because you know what they say? I hate to be so meh, but curiosity, you know, kills the cat. And I just don't want to ever risk it. I don't want to ever risk it. Those are my babies. But you know, Neff's done it a couple times. Neff will, like, look at the stove or, you know, like the oven. And, you know, the oven has, like, a little bit of a reflection. And he'll, like put his paws on it and he'll start, like, scratching at the oven door. And it's like, Bubby. Yeah. You got a shiny Bulbasaur in Pokemon Go? That's awesome. I freaking love Bulbasaur, Sky. It is one of my favorite Pokemon, so I will never get tired of a shiny Bulbasaur. But I'm doing well. I am over here suffering. You know, everyone suffers, right? Yep. We're suffering for Arceus, but it's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. You know, we're only at 2,539 resets. No biggie. Yeah, I've always been a firm believer in indoor cats as well. So, like, I've never, like, so the house we lived at before here, we had a screened-in patio, and they loved that. But, like, they were still inside, technically. Wait, Bernadelle, you're telling me there's more to it than that? Are you serious? I was today years old. You know, Calvin, that's a lot of stuff. But I don't even think I know 30 people. That's insanity. So, Calvin, that's what you're gonna do? Who even got that baller money to do something like that? Like, that's crazy. What, Bubby? Why are you yelling at me? Is it because you heard me talking about you and Peach? Neff's becoming a grumpy old man, I'm telling you. Okay, but he's looking at me with his cute little eyes, and I can't. No, my babies are not allowed to go outside. No way. But Neff, it's also nice, like, Neff has no desire to go outside. He's like, heck no. I know I got the AC. I get food just handed to me. I have pillows and blankets that I love to snuggle up with. I have toys. He knows how good he has it. Burn and Zell. And you just, what? You're telling me blood is thicker than water is not just blood is thicker than water? And it literally means something entirely opposite, Burn and Zell. You mean, this is crazy. How do you know this? Only when it was nice out. Sounds like a little pampered kitty. I love it, Cuddy. Hi, Winty. Welcome on in. How are you? Hello, hello. Burn and Zell. Now that is kind of mind-blowing. How do you know this? How do you know this? Wincy, I'm glad to hear you're doing fine. Maybe you're coming on in and maybe you're going to get me the shiny Arceus. Internet? What have you come back to? Pain and suffering from the god of Pokemon is what you've come back to. Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. I'm convinced my game doesn't have a shiny Arceus. Because I've never done a reset like this before, and it's torturous. And keep in mind, folks, tomorrow we are doing Salamence raids. Salamence. So make sure you come in with a raid build. They are posted in the Discord in the general section for now. So if you want to start building now, you can. Hey, that's okay, Winty. There's a YouTuber you watched who built a cat patio where they can still explore outside, but it's safe in a controlled environment. I love a catio. Yeah, so cat patios are called catios. Jesse and I would love to do that for the babies. Because, you know, when we had a patio, like a screened-in one, they loved it. Like, Peach is a good sunbather. Like, we say Peach is a Florida kitty. Like, we took her out to the patio, and then she became obsessed with it. And so, like, and we had, like, a sliding glass door, and she'd, like, paw at it because she wanted to go out to the patio. And, oh, she was savage, though, because she became a lizard hunter. And literally, she destroyed the entire lizard population in my backyard because they would not come near my porch anymore, or because she also eliminated them one by one. And she would jump on the screen. Like, they would be on the screen and she would just jump on it. It was wild. It was wild. Ooh, Retsam, enjoy. I love that for you. I mean, I haven't heard that one. That's a nice one. Yeah, it's really just me nowadays, Sky. Jesse is kind of like, since he works a full, like, he works, you know, another job, it's kind of hard for him to, like, balance, you know, relaxation and his job. So he's kind of taken the back seat for now, and I kind of run the ship. But he's still around. Like, he's over there chilling because today is his day off. So he's like, oh, I don't want to, like, it's just a lot to, you know, to stream and work and do this and do that. So he's just chilling, and I've got the bull by the horns, you know. Hair Philip. You know, so, but Peach is part orange. I will say, Peach is part orange. She has orange in her, and we've Jesse and I have established that she has exactly 6 brain cells, which is more than the average orange cat, but she does have exactly 6 brain cells. And those 6 brain cells, one is for Neff, one is for her dad, one is for Bugs. Yeah, yep. Oh yeah, it's apparently streaming's got me by the balls. Yeah. I meant to do the bad joke one, but that was fantastic. That was joke of the day, Cuddy. It's got you by the balls. Yep. K-Dubs, you might need to buy from Level. Oh my god. Okay, so Steve, what happened? Welcome in, Punkzilla. Congrats on your 4 Entei's, 3 caught, 2 regrets, and 1 punk. Oh no! Sounds like a good day to me, Punkzilla. So TJ came in here, and he's like, I was like, TJ, we've missed you. He's like, well, I haven't been able to be here. Work's got you by the balls. He literally said, work's got me by the balls. And I'm like, well, how long were you there today? And he says, well, my shift was from 2 to 6. But I left an hour early. And I said, you mean to tell me you really said that when you worked for 3 hours today? Diva. Alexis, I'm assuming, Alexis, she had 2. 2 before we got her, and then she gained the other 6 with us. Ooh, well, Punk, I hope you have better luck tomorrow, and maybe you'll get a shiny. I have never seen a Fast and Furious movie, but it's just not my genre, JL. Yeah, Steve, he literally said that, and I'm like... And then, he didn't even have to do anything hard. You know what he had to do? He stood there and passed out free samples of kiwi. And it's like, sign me up for that. I know, Hunsho. Welcome back, Ropes. I'm like, my cousin is the ultimate diva. Oh my god. I'm like, I don't think you... And literally K-Dubs was like, what do you mean? You literally left me on Minecraft to go to work and you're back 4 hours later? Tell you how it's... And he was like, well, I gotta go back tomorrow and do it again. I'm like, 2 days out of 7? Like... I actually have not done a single one, Punkzilla. I don't have any good, like, Dynamax legendaries or anything like that. Literally, I mean, too, Cuddy. Sky, I'm kind of paranoid that I will mess up like that. Shed 1 blood, 1 sweat, and 1 tear. Exactly 1 of each. Yeah, it's usually when someone passes like that, it's usually not the same. Steve, he literally came in and said that, and I'm like... And then everyone in the chat was like... Real. Everyone in the chat was like, bruh. Hi, Desmond. Welcome in. He's hilarious. He's hilarious. Literally came in and said, work had him by the balls, and he worked for 3 hours. He didn't even finish his entire shift because they said he could leave early. Like, who is this kid? Like, oh my god. Nope, Steve, not a firm grasp at all. And then he's enjoying the rest of his evening with a Subway sub. I'm like, it sounds like you're having a good day to me. Mans is probably just gonna go right back on Minecraft. You know, Cuddy, I mean, I know he's had longer shifts before, but that was only like when he first started working there. I would love that, Punkzilla, but I don't got that kind of luck. Thank you for the shiny luck, JL. I appreciate it. Ropes, the time is flown by. Does it say I'm streaming Sword and Shield? That's so funny. Well, at least you know I'm not, right? What you saying about me? The funniest. So we referenced your quote earlier as a joke, and then I had some people who came in didn't know the joke or didn't know the statement, so I had to fill them in. Well, I'll take all of it, Punkzilla, please and thank you. But also, you need to save some for yourself for tomorrow. And that now you're enjoying a Subway sub. I can't believe you, TJ. I cannot believe you. 180 minutes. I love you, TJ. Don't ever change. 5th Shundo Gib. Gib, Punkzilla. It wasn't even 4. It was 3. He left early. Well, Kelvin, he said... No. I'm just saying... So TJ came in and was like, sorry, I wasn't here earlier. Like, work had me by the balls. And then come to find out he only worked for 3 hours. So it was just genuinely, it was really funny. And TJ, I love you. I don't mean to make you feel bad. I love you. till the end of the earth. It was just genuinely really funny. We're gonna have to say that going forward. Yeah, like, sorry guys, like, this calm day had me by the balls. I mean, oh, I think Theodora is going to Go Fest. That's what I heard. I don't know if I'm streaming Community Day. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. I haven't streamed Community Day in a while. And I don't know. What was your final one? So someone on YouTube was asking if I stream Calm Day. And I was like, I don't know if I'm streaming Calm Day. Because I know we got Vanillite Calm Day. Literally, I feel like Calm Day would have been better if it were today. But whatever, it's fine. I'll just get cute little ice cream cones tomorrow. Ooh, Punkzilla, I don't know. Yeah, we got Vanillite tomorrow. I have one shiny ice cream cone from a Christmas event. Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, we all know, like, when you work a job that you are miserable at, 30 minutes feels like an eternity, and you dread going, and it's just terrible. So, like, I do get it. Like, I've been at a place that I was absolutely miserable at. Yeah, I know I'll be able to. I know I'll be able to play a decent amount. Thank you, Big Bear, for that. I just don't know exactly what. Tomorrow we are doing Salamence raids on stream though, so 7-star Salamence raids for Scarlet Violet. No, I got it. It was like the Christmas event when the ice cream cone debuted, and the shiny debuted is what it was. That's when I got the shiny, and it was fun because I was visiting family in Florida when I got it. You'll probably, honestly, if you just plus, you will be totally fine. Well, hopefully tomorrow. Then maybe tomorrow is better for you, Jasperasic, huh? Ooh, look at you, K-Dubs. Nice. Yeah, no, he's got a good sale on chests. He's got a real good sale. Yeah, the hatching animations are a little wonky, Sky. Ooh, enjoy that ice cream, Hector. That's funny. You all gotta have ice cream on Vanillite Calm Day. Ooh, I guess I still gotta build something, Hector. I don't know what I'm building. That's convenient that you can use that same one tomorrow that you used last time. That's really convenient. Makes it way easier, huh? Oh, K-Dubs, making me want ice cream. All right, Cajun American was at 2,534, was not correct. Refunded your guess. So if we pass your guess, you can re-guess. But anyone can guess what we're gonna get our shiny at. If you guys do exclamation point guess and put a number, your guess will be logged. And if you want to see everyone's guesses, exclamation point guesses. Okay, awesome, Big Bear. I saw you were sending me links, so I was assuming it was like the build stuff. Like, guess the build is what you called it. Jess Rastic, your guess for my shiny Arceus was 109,675. Why would you hope that it's past yours? Steve, did you really just guess the next number, Steve? Well, Steve, unfortunately, your guess was not correct. Sag. Wow, Jess Rassic. That is toxic. All right, Steve, your guess has been returned to you. I mean, if I got it, that would have been pretty dope, not gonna lie. But yeah, you can guess again. Once you pass it, you can re-guess. Our next guess is Toxtricity. It's the most recent one in terms of numbers. He guessed 2,666. And like Calvin tried to guess a number so large that the bot denied him. Leftover cheesecake, Cuddy. Leftover cheesecake. Do it. It's your birthday week. That's what you have for breakfast. It's your birthday week. Enjoy it, seriously. No, God is not shiny locked. Fun fact. You can absolutely get the shiny Arceus in BDSP, and it's quite wonderful. It is locked in Pokemon Go, though, which is kind of but yeah, you can absolutely get shiny Arceus. It is full odds no matter what, though. Even if you have a shiny charm, all that, it's still the odds are still 1 in 4,096. Oh my gosh, Steve, no, I didn't. I'm so glad you got the Switch 2 pre-order in. Which company did you end up going with? Yeah, so Punkzilla. But in order for you to be able to encounter Arceus in BDSP, you need to have defeated Arceus in Pokemon Legends Arceus. Steve, yes, that is awesome. Do you have to pick it up at your local Walmart, or is it gonna be mailed to you? That is amazing, Steve, let's go. I'm kind of getting FOMO that everyone's pre-ordering, and it's kind of making me want to pre-order. And I didn't think I would get FOMO, but I started getting it last night. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, Punk, have you not played Pokemon Legends Arceus? This is Sky, so I've been shiny hunting Arceus on and off for the past couple of months. I started back in September, but then I didn't touch it for a couple months, and then I'll do it like once every couple months or so. Don't own? Well, if you ever own it, you'll be able to do it. I'm so glad it was easy for you. Woke up at 7, looked in Facebook, saw they posted that they were available. Oh my God. I'm incredibly happy that people are pre-ordering, but now I genuinely am getting FOMO. Oh, that is amazing, because sales tax on a $450 item is a lot of money, Jess Frassic. That's huge. They're shipping it to you? Oh, that's wonderful. If we bought it and they shipped it to us, we'd have to have our neighbor pick it up because we won't be here. Yeah, if you beat it, as long as it's on your Switch with the same file, like if it's on the same Switch with the same account as your BDSP, it'll register, and then you can encounter Arceus. You just gotta go pick up the flute at your house in BDSP. Oh my goodness, Cuddy, I saw that. That is so freaking funny. And in the description, it says that it is just a printed photo. And, like, people still did it. It was so funny. Alex also got theirs on Walmart last night. I'm assuming y'all are getting the Mario Kart bundle because it comes with the game. Steve, how exciting. You go to New York, play Pokemon Go for days and days and days and days, and then you can come back and you're able to just like Mario Kart it out. Well, you know, I feel like it's so, I would definitely be careful, you know, when I spend that much money on something, I want to carefully read the description, but yeah, that's pretty bad. But I think, you know, I think it's something easily overlooked when you want something so bad. GameStop pre-order should be going back up in a few days because they are working on canceling duplicate and bot orders. Do you think it's worth it for me to call my local GameStop? No, Kelvin, not light switches. Not light switches. A Nintendo Switch. I think my GameStop is closed at 7, but maybe I'll call them tomorrow. Oh, they're open. Oh my god, maybe I'm gonna call my GameStop and be like, crazy question, do you guys still have pre-orders for the Switch? And if they do, I'll drive over there. Because with the Switch, I only have to pay the deposit, right? What's with the schedule raid stuff and Pogo? It just appeared on your app? Huh, Where are you seeing it? Literally, I'm getting FOMO bad. I might need to do something about it. But it sucks because FOMO means spending $500. It's so bad, the FOMO. It just appeared on your app? I'm not having anything. I'm gonna restart my game. Hey, lol, welcome in. How are you? Why do you have to go to the actual store? I don't know. Because I wanted to feel cool. Hey, Sharknado. I agree. It's all wonky-tonky always, Sharknado. Yeah, you know, Alexis, and some people in the chat said like they were able to get theirs at GameStop if they went in person, and they had all these to whatever. You'll be able to schedule and meet a time for others for a raid? That's crazy. Where do you see? I literally, I restarted my app and I don't see it. Maybe it's something that's slowly rolling out, Mincino? That's true, Retsum. Oh, I see you, JL. A slow roll? Okay, so I don't have it yet. Yeah, I will RSVP to anything. I'll just show up. I live life on the edge. Yeah, $50 down, Steve, is a little bit more manageable than me just pre-ordering. Like, because, like, what? If you pre-order on, like, Walmart, then you'll have to, like, buy it straight up, right? Hockey starting. Well, go watch your hockey. Go do it. Mm-hmm. Alright, this is gonna be the last reset of the day. Do we get a shiny Arceus for the believers? Yeah, Steve, I'll call my GameStop. No shiny Arceus today, but we got like 200 resets in. That's pretty good. You paid $5.50 on the Best Buy. Could have used... I know, doesn't that kind of kill you being like, oh, that's a cruise? I don't want to spend all the money, but I think I'm gonna call GameStop right in a second. But guys, we're going to go ahead and end stream on the YouTube. I will be back on Tuesday for you, YouTube. I'm not streaming on YouTube tomorrow. But if you want to raid in Scarlet and Violet with us, just join on the Twitch, where I'll be live at 3 p.m. Eastern, and I'll go all the way to 7 p.m. Eastern. And we're going to knock out raids. If we run out of raids, we'll do some shiny hunting and stuff like that. So, bye, YouTube. Thank you.